Like what?
Hey, your character's apparently story important. Did you know that?
No. Wait, I'm important. Wait a minute.
Well, this is a good
You
point.
had a traumatic experience that I was very upset about, but you weren't here for it.
You know that traumatic experience? Oh yeah, you weren't here for that traumatic experience. Wait a minute. There's a couple holes here and there I gotta fill in.
Well, it worked out because you like forgot your memories again. So you remembered you had a traumatic experience, but you don't remember what it was. All right, let's see.
How convenient.
And then you remembered. I was just like, bitch, why did you have to make this person remember something he doesn't want to remember?
Reasons.
Let's give. Yes.
Get on map tools. Yeah, I didn't even remember that there was D&D at 9 o'clock today until you pinged me like 2 minutes ago.
Nice. Well, but I will say now, as everyone's connected to map tools, I will need you all as a party together to give Scam a big boy recap.
No,
Oh.
I'm a small boy.
Oh no!
I'm
What,
a shrunk
I don't even know
what
when
was
the last
last
session
thing
she
you
was here. That's kinda
remember?
cool.
I
What was
don't
the
remember
last thing-
anything.
Oh my god, Ash! What was the last time she was here?
Just
Yeah.
give the recap of everything you guys learned.
I remember we did like a PvP thing.
All right, you know the last time I remember Scam existing was the Bodak fight.
Oh, probably.
Well, yeah. Let's.
She's definitely been here since then because Free met her. So
We did
Alright.
like some arena thing too. That's what I remember.
we
All right,
fucked
we did
with
an
Swallow.
arena thing, and then we got attacked by the Bodak.
No, we both fucked with Swallow at one point. Remember? We're both
Oh
like,
my god,
fucking
no,
Swallow
that happened. I
that
hate
happened.
this.
I remember this.
I hate this. I hate
When
that
was
I
that?
remember
Okay,
this.
Sam was there, like post Bodak fight when you guys had the Heroes Gauntlet, sort of like Coliseum to show off your skills.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, that
town.
thingy.
You guys got the tavern, right? You got the green wire into yourselves, and then you were setting off again, and that
All right,
post.
we had a party in the house, and then weird things happened.
Start from the pirate ship shit, because that's the
Pirate
plot relevant
ship?
stuff.
Was that the one where we ran into the really sus-ass pirate ship, and then we had to get on or something?
Yeah, the ghost pirates.
Didn't
All
he
right.
come to our
yeah,
ship?
that thingy.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna try to remember as much of this as I can. Hold up, I got this.
Ship pulls up next to us.
I got this until Jess pulls out the notes that she actually took. In which case, I got
Wait,
this.
people take notes. Wait a
Also,
minute.
there's a giant gap in my memories because I fell asleep during that session where you talk to some like plot important NPCs about like the plot. But I'll get to that when I get there. So when we got on the pirate ship, it was a really sus-ass ghost pirate ship. And we got on like, very smart people, and we left you
Yeah.
on top of the freaking
Like always, you know how it is.
yeah, we left you on the bird's nest because it's not like you would have came down even if you were there. So we got on and we talked to the pirate, and he's just like, yo, help me out here, I'll help you out, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, right?
Yeah,
He's talked about like how he actually served like the real royal family of Port Nyanzaru or something, and then that one of the merchant princes, this old lady person whose name I can't remember.
Okay. I realized just how much shit we'd have to fill in it. So we're just gonna give a fucking spark notes real quick. Okay, Sky.
All right, we're going for the Spark Notes version, right? Okay.
Just the plot relevant stuff. We won't even talk about actually what happened. Okay. So
All right, plot relevant stuff.
the Zanti was that merchant prince who was supposed to have betrayed the royal family. Forced the royal family either dead or into hiding.
Right.
The royal guard was actually the founder of the pirates, who actually got killed recently and got turned into a ghost pirate under the serving of a Sirak, but let you know, hey, Jahak Anchorage is going to be attacked, so if you can help them for
Right.
me.
He's like, yeah, so I can't really help you, but at least I can tell you you're getting attacked. Oh, have fun with it, Right. So we go to Jakarta to go to the anchorage to keep them from getting absolutely blown out of the water, save their asses, and then we fought, and then we had to go deal with the source of the swarm. So we went out and fought a very large undead dinosaur, um, in which we got jumped on and died, and no, she didn't die. She got knocked out, almost died, and Karui got eaten at one point, but he also didn't die. So,
Oh, I remember that. That sounds familiar.
all right, you remember that? Cool.
Go, go, get!
All right. After that, we went back. We're like, yo, we got this shit done, so we're gonna go further inland to do all of our quests and shit. Right? So, the first place we head to was Ororanga.
One major point, just so we don't skim over it, right? The reason Jahak Anchorage is important because it's on top of a sunken temple where one of the divine beasts are.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the part.
Important.
That's the part I wasn't awake for. Right, that happened. He told us not relevant stuff about like, the mythos of the island and like, all of the shit that's happening. And then he told us that we had to go to Orlunga to do stuff because it's important.
Well, you're the
and
one that
that-
want to go to Orlunga. He's just answered your questions about
Alright.
how you need to get the gemstones and the belt.
We gotta get the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic the Hedgehog,
I
right?
fucking hate you.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
And once we gather all 7 Chaos Emeralds, we'll become all powerful, turn into Supersonic, or
Yay.
something like that.
Is this true? Ash confirmed this for me.
You need to, like, a Sirak is like godly levels of power, but to actually, bring back the power of the jungle and to diminish his power so you can actually fight him, you need to get the 7 gems, get them to the belt of the royal line, right? The belt is what Kaharabu, the white tiger, is defending, and so that's an optional boss fight that if you take him, he will give you the belt, right? At some point, after you get the gems. You get the belt, you find the royal member of the family, put all of this shit together, and then it'll like diminish Asirak's power by making the jungle like, vibrant again.
Yay.
Oh right. You remember stuff? Okay, actually that comes later.
Can I take over?
Yes,
We're gonna
yes,
take a
please.
while.
You have notes.
Okay,
have
Karabu, White Tiger, 1 out of 4 guardian spirits. He's like, okay, collect these 7 rocks and put them in a belt. Good. Afterwards, we head towards Orlunga because we want some fucking answers. And on the way, we meet with another lieutenant of Asirak who is a werewolf.
He's like, yo, if you guys leave the island and don't come back, I won't kill you. And we are like, no.
Now, okay. And then
We're
we go
like,
to the
maybe,
temple.
but actually no.
We meet the guardian snake lady of the temple who can't really help us.
No, she made us see horrible things about our
The
past.
sage of Orlunga, Sajan and Baza. And we learn each other's backstories.
Except for yours.
Yes, except for Scam, whom we mysteriously don't know.
Scam, what you saw was, you saw this even though you don't remember, is you saw the memories you had lost, but then forgot them again.
XD.
And you came out of it crying for some reason.
XD.
I was very upset about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Swall's in a snit. And then we fought the werewolf, and Karuri died. Except not really, because he has one of the magic rocks. His soul is not in a soul jar; it's in soul jar.
Oh shit!
You hush. You're taking forever. And then something singers of Chalpul's lead singer Days Past. We got a hit at some point, and then
we also learned that if we
and then Fui was very mad that Kuri died, so she made the Sword of Orlunga do stuff. Sad, mad, same thing. And now the Temple of Orlunga is no longer protected by a mist, and all the undead is gonna head there and like, I don't know, raid it, something.
Yay.
And then we headed to that other city where we've been meaning to get Jessamine's rock, which also happens to be our plot important rock. So we go there. Faf can turn into a giant plane now, /bird.
What the fuck?
and we almost fall off him. No, we do fall off him, and we almost die. And then Fui makes a contract with the she-devil known as Nani Poo and sells her soul to get another plot-relevant rock. At this point, we meet someone familiar, a female healer who has the same voice as Kuri. And she also has a plot-relevant rock. And then we fight together and don't die. And Kuri, during this time, is like a preserved corpse on the black. Yeah, we're just carrying him around. But we got another rock. We got the rock that might save Jessamines' life. Then we headed back to Port Anzaro. We saved Jessamines' life. Find out she's been keeping secrets too.
Ooh.
And this is where we got.
Yay.
If you have questions, you can ask them. But yeah, well, that's a good enough recap. It makes sense for Scam not to pay attention to everything, so it's okay if you didn't get all of it.
Classic Scam. I mean, what?
But as we are continuing from last time, I did say, like, I skipped over it a bit, and I wish I didn't now, but you guys basically just saw a scrying of Orlunga, where you saw, like, regiments of undead, like an organized army, as well as 2 individuals that stood out to you. And as you, like, look away from that scrying ball, Grandfather Zatembe, who had, like, helped you do the scrying process, looks at you and says, "Oh, well, that's not what I'd expected. What are y'all doing?"
I don't know about you, but that's
Sleeping
what
in
I
a tree,
expected.
apparently, probably. I don't know.
You hear a knock on the door, by the way, you guys. Oh, who's that? Annette goes, opens the door. Scam, there you are!
Ta-da!
You heard everyone was heading to the temple and you were at the inn, so you're like, oh, I'll go catch up.
Oh my god, Scam, I forgot you existed.
Yeah, me too. I did too.
He was with you the whole time. I'm just saying.
Was I the...
Look, man.
And then Grandfather Tembe and like, oh, see, you guys are reuniting and are going to go into the corner and start talking about what they saw to give you guys a chance to also talk about and discuss what you want to do.
Swallow. Swallow?
Kaka?
Hello. Engine! Okay, he's gone.
Cool.
Well, I was going to have him grab a credit card and, like, start cooking some potions with people en masse, so to speak. We're gonna kickstart mass production a little here, but might as well see what supplies we can get before we head back out. What was our plan? We're gonna head eastwards this time, right? Here's
Yeah,
the map.
we did want to check. I mean, the things that we wanted to check out was big zombie horde town. Well, but now we do know that it's big zombie horde town now. Previously, we just wanted to find out, but now we know.
Yeah, Jaw's not here, so he can't make us go there.
Yeah, I mean the alternative path was to investigate Dave backstory stuff and Swallow backstory stuff in the southeast.
We want to go back to Orolanga.
Yeah.
Oh, Scam, since you're also new to this, at the top right, you can select the map, and if you hit Chult instead of Port Nanzaru, you can see the map.
Fancy. I don't remember this in the last time I had this update thing.
So in store we have 2 options. We can go back to Orolanga. I'm not sure what we do there. We might die a little more. What?
I'm pretty sure we'll just get fucked.
Yeah. Also, Swallow, if you want to take a little downtime to take the credit card and start cooking some healing potions.
Wait, we're financially
I don't even know if I'm gonna be cooking healing potions. I'm thinking about doing some other stuff.
Lord side. The other option was we head eastwards, taking the path to Mesro, Kirsabal, and Nangalore, where we potentially might pick up the... Is it the last? Second to last rock. That would be our 6 out of 7th rock if it's in Mangalore.
Man, you guys are loaded with rocks.
Yeah, we have a lot of rocks.
Yeah, apparently everyone's holding a rock for God knows what reason.
Oh,
They're rocks.
Isn't Scam's backstory related to
Scam has a backstory related to Curse of Ball, which I in character and out of character heavily suspect has something to do with his parents.
Which I suspect
Which I
has
don't
to
give a
do
shit about.
with what's going on, because there's been a lot of weird stuff with Scam's backstory that seems. Actually, you know what? We can ask Jessamine that. What the fuck was up with this contract? Her contract with that had to do with Scam.
Oh, cool! Now that we have actually realized that we're not trying to fuck each other over, we can ask each other questions like normal people.
Yeah. Well, what else did we need to ask her last time?
We needed to ask her about I can't even remember something something
Royal family.
Yeah, the royal family. There we go.
Royal family. Scam's backstory.
Also, I think we got the scry already, right?
Well, okay, in character, I think there is more advantages to heading towards eastwards in terms of avenues of investigation.
I think both in character and out of character, going to Orlunga sounds like going to die.
He wants to go to Orlunga.
Alright, Fui, you already sold your soul. We don't need to sell every other part of your body too.
Well, I mean, if we want to go there, we need some guns,
Dude, I actually, you know what? I think it'd be better to go there after we ask some people here to bring more people, preferably with guns.
I don't know if they'll have the resources to.
We asked Justine to do that last out of character.
Dude, maybe we can pull some strings and get some more adventurers to head over there instead of just us 6-7 people going in there versus what? An entire army and 2 lieutenants? Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, we need some guns. That's what I'm saying, man.
I'll like at least our own army.
We could call up Jessamine and see what she thinking, how many guns she got. Did we tell anybody else about that? Did we tell Wakanga? Does Wakanga know about that?
Well, I mean, we just.
Wakanga doesn't know about the Orlunga being literally invaded.
Okay, well, nobody knows about that because
we
just found out 5 seconds ago.
I don't think we told him about the rock's significance necessarily. We just told him Karui's dead.
We got rock.
All right, whatever. Let's find out what the Merchant Princess can do.
He knows slightly less than just.
We should ask Jessamine about Zanti too, right? I mean, she probably knows about. She knows about the royal family.
First things first, we have to ask about the royal family to see if she has any beef with them. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Just because she wants to make sure the world doesn't literally collapse on top of her head doesn't mean she's not involved with this shit.
Yeah. I could come for that. I also want to do shopping. Do we have a shopping list?
Nope.
I don't have a shopping list. I have a review what freaking glyphs of whatever does. I remember Ash changed it.
Why do at one point we have 2 haste potions in our inventory? What is that?
Yeah.
I think it gives us haste.
When did we get that?
Jahak Anchorage. Last Polaris run.
Wow, we didn't use that at all.
I feel like we don't use a lot of things.
You should carry that and drink it.
Yes. I will carry 1 haste potion. Who's carrying the other?
I don't know.
Oh, it should be Karui.
It should be Karui.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes. I think it should be the other. I was about to say the other dwarf, but then I remember the other dwarf seems to have no AC. Alright, actually, the first thing we need to do is buy that dwarf reasonable armor.
Let's have Dave carry it until Karui is back up.
Carry what?
Haste.
The potion?
Yeah.
I guess.
Wait, is Zhao gonna be here?
No. Yeah, I failed everyone and Zhao cannot be here tonight. because he just got his second shot and he's feeling under the weather.
Okay, I
Cool.
see.
Like,
Regardless, I think his character would probably need to buy stuff, so either he's gonna have to do it retroactively.
Yeah,
or...
we're gonna do Zhao stuff retroactively.
All right, because 13 AC is not cutting it. His armor is too flimsy. He probably needs a shield.
I think he didn't want a shield. That's why his armor shit.
Okay, he still needs better armor. Can he wear heavy armor, or is he
He
restricted to
cannot.
medium?
He's wearing the best armor he can at the moment.
Are you for fucking real?
Oof.
maybe
Minus
Just in case.
spell that can.
minus dexterity. Okay.
I'll check his armor. You guys worry about your stuff right now.
Okay.
Okay. Are we going as party? Are we separating? What's up?
I mean, is there anything else that we need to do? I mean, theoretically, shopping doesn't have to be now. Like, you can even out of character think about shopping while in character everything is happening.
Yeah.
Like the shopping part is not like important narratively.
Okay, so we need to reconvene with Jessamine.
Army. Go to Orlonga.
Is there
No.
anyone else that we can talk to?
I think our main contacts are Wekong and Jessamine, and we don't really want to.
What about
meet with
the what about the
Emerald?
Emerald Enclave? I don't know. They still seem short staffed.
I need to update them, yeah, but I don't know if we'll get a lot of support from them because they are short-handed. But
They are also
will drop by.
incompetent. They are also incompetent, but don't worry about that part.
I will drop by and see if they have. Fuck, I was about to say bandwidth.
Did they got bandwidth, man?
We just got to the Sword Coast, dude.
Also,
No, man. Oh, they use it so much in
you can visit the
temple.
Maybe you can visit the temple tomorrow and get godly guidance. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Anymore.
I will pray, but I don't think Lady Timora has a lot of influence out there. I think that
first
arc
thing-
has passed for the.
I'm gonna be
meantime.
completely honest. I think I'm not really ready to say anything until I ask Jasmine about the royal family. I need.
Why don't we do that then?
Yeah, I think that's the first thing we have to do immediately, and then after that we can make decisions. Because depending on what she says, we may or may not have to decide who to talk to.
All right, let's go. I made a list of things to ask.
Are you heading to Jesamine's?
Yes.
Alright. I will move you. You make your way through the city once more, now scam in tow,
Yay!
and find yourselves right back at Jesamine's Forum where you just left a moment ago.
Dude,
Yay.
I don't remember if this is like morning and we prepared spells, or this is like evening and we already prepared spells. I can't remember it.
It is midday. You have a couple hours of sunlight left.
Yeah.
We just spoke to her like an hour ago.
Yeah, but
We
I'm saying
pulled into town. We woke up, flew. We pulled into town like afternoon. So you're.
all right. Was I smart and prepared Zone of Truth? No, I'm not smart.
XD.
Do you want to talk to her tomorrow?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to hope that she's being honest with us, seeing that she has vested interest in our well-being. And by our, I really mean Fui's.
Well, I mean, also the fucking continent is ending, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But Fui is higher on her priority list than the rest of us.
A little rude, but
I think literally everybody dying is kind of a very high on the priority list too. I don't know.
I mean,
but,
we're
like,
still high on the priority list.
Well, as you continue to talk about the things within her forum, you see one of the black cloaked attendants is just holding the door open, waiting.
Oh, you're the biggest priority. My bad.
They're waiting over here. Right, you walk past through the hallways once more and find the door of Jessamine.
Oh,
Knock knock.
Yes,
The
come in.
You're supposed to say who's there, but okay.
You walked in. I see you've returned quite fast.
Yeah, we've had more bad news. Remember how I was asking about the blue arm person who has a blue rock that I saw in my freaking vision? Yeah, we found out who that was.
Is Scam and Jabral's not with you? Just checking.
Are you guys coming?
Dave.
Are you guys staying in the forum to shop?
Dave is not in the world.
He's not in the universe. Oh, he's BRB one. Okay, I'm gonna just assume you guys can. All right, what were you asking, Jasmine?
I was like, oh, first I'm gonna give her the update. It's like, yes, you know how we didn't know who the blue scaly person with the blue rock is. Turns out we figured out who that person is.
Oh.
He's a bad guy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
How'd you
he's
figure this
also at Orlunga with another. He's a lieutenant at Orlunga with another lieutenant, and also the temple is now filled with like dead people,
Oh,
walking dead people.
so
Also
this
other dead people.
individual with blue scales is affiliated with the Lich. Then,
Yes.
do we know anything else about them?
No, I didn't manage to see anything else. Well, not me. Father, crap, what was his name? Yeah, Father Tembe didn't see anything else. No.
But you called them what? A lieutenant?
Yeah, they call themselves lieutenants. You know, the underlings, the direct underlings of the Lich, something like that.
Well, did you know anything about their lieutenants then?
We killed one.
Oh, that's good then. He has much
That's
less
good.
firepower.
We killed one that was operating on his own, and Karui died for it.
Oh, yes, that battle.
Yeah. But we did manage to fight one, so it's not completely impossible. We encountered another one at the dinner party before, but she was just doing undercover service, and she left as soon as she revealed herself to us.
She mentioned she used to be undercover as a succubus for Zanti.
Not the Kyote, I think.
Oh yeah, Kyote.
And then she
Zanti's
buried
not-
her 6 feet under, and that's why I think she's dead.
Ah,
Yeah, she told us that she killed Kyote, but I'm willing to take her word for it on that one.
well, that would explain why Coyote has not returned from her jungle expedition.
And I think there was 4 in total, right? You remember?
Right now.
Yeah, so we killed one, we encountered another one, so this must be a third one. I don't think we know anything about the last one.
Well, it doesn't change the fact that you at least know you need to defeat all of them likely if you're going to get to Sirak himself.
Right. But we're just that's just the update. We have some other questions to ask you that we forgot to go over.
Yes?
Okay.
List is in.
Should we just ask straight up of the royal family? Is that good?
I think you're talking loud, so sure.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah. You know what?
You can whisper in the side room if you wish. We are allies in this now, so I would hope you
Yeah.
feel comfortable, but if not...
I mean,
understand.
it's sensitive topic, so if possible, we should try to ensure our privacy.
Alright, she waves her hand, you see the door behind you close. I've activated sort of the reverse silence of this room. There cannot be eavesdropping now.
Cool. So what do you know about the royal family of Port Nyanzaru?
Well, they have not been in power for a long time, not since they sold us to the nation of Am. They were, at least the current and most recent generation, were quite inept. They were fueled by their greed, sought riches and whatnot, until there was some form of coup led by individuals, and that's post which were the establishment of the merchant princes.
Right. So we've heard a slightly different story while we were out on the adventures, which actually has something to do with the fact the world is ending. But like, let us get to that.
Pause real quick. You do the baseline read on the thoughts on her, and you feel a bit of resistance at first, and you do see the Chewinga, who is still visible, who you had introduced last time as Alpha, turns and actually looks at you, recognizing sort of the invasion, but then lets it pass just enough for you to get baseline emotions. There doesn't seem any negative emotions going through Jasmine's mind right now. She's actually in quite a good mood, probably due to her increase in health over the last couple hours.
Right.
Relay this to Swallow. Let him know this.
Okay. I guess it's safe. Let's keep it going. Right. So we've heard from someone claiming to be of the Royal Guard in the past that the coup was not very, it affected things poorly. You guys remember exactly what it was? I just remember Zonti was part of it.
What?
Oh, guess you didn't know that.
Zonti has indeed been a merchant prince since early on, but why would she have been part of the coup? She is of royal bloodline herself, at least that's what she states.
That might have something to do with it. Let's put our heads together. Tess, do you remember what was said about that meeting exactly? Actually, Dave, you probably remember with your perfect memory.
Well, Dave remembers.
What does Dave remember? What are you trying to remember exactly?
What did they say about Zanti? And the coup.
Okay, I will give you this. There's one important piece of information that if you let slip, that Jasmine wouldn't trust you. Do you remember the name of the ship captain, who was actually a member of the Royal Guard?
Oh, fuck me.
Strega?
Nope. But that
She
was
also
an important individual. Do you remember her actual name? Because that Strega is a nickname.
Actual name?
Man, Dave's perfect memory failing me here.
I'm just saying, if you could remember this, you get inspiration. But I will tell you after a bit anyway.
Let me pull up some stuff. Loading into map tools.
Dude, this is how Tess gets the inspiration. Only
takes
one
them.
of us keeping good notes.
I get inspiration from being dumb.
Map tools, World 20.
I get inspiration for fucking up the world.
For taking initiative.
Yeah, I don't get inspiration.
No. Well,
No.
that's a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Load, damn you, load.
I don't remember the names of people in real life, so.
I'm actually in the same boat.
The name
so
was Elok Jarahwan.
Alright, yeah, that doesn't sound familiar at all, actually.
no, that doesn't sound familiar to me
the
either.
Captain?
Yeah.
The captain's name, I thought you were talking about.
Yeah,
Strega.
that was the captain's name.
Yeah,
Either
I have a-
one would have been
I have a-
important because
I
they were
have a-
both in the royal revenue.
I have a thing named Strega Elok Connection.
There we go. Elok would be very important.
Yes, Captain called himself Elok.
Elok.
Elok something. Dave, help me out here.
What do you ask me?
What was that? What was the freaking ghost captain name? Was Elok something? Elok Musk?
Jihar1, I'm telling you the name.
Oh, you
Yes, that's you.
remember.
Yeah, see, like,
Jarahwan. You can't be guard captain Jarahwan. And she looks into like sort of puzzled look, starts remembering details.
we had a nice conversation with them.
Oh, he was also very, very undead and part of the Lich's army, but he was nice enough to tell us that the Jakar anchorage was getting attacked.
Oh, tell me more about Elok, and you fill her in just for saying about her, and she will like show a look of surprise as well as recognition and be like, "That is indeed the demeanor of the late captain. He was thought killed during the coup. It was thought he led part of the crew and fell the clash. There's no reason for you all to know his name as he was. This is unsettling. There must be some truth in at least what you're saying."
He's
And-
very much undead.
And you're saying Zonthi and him were at odds then this whole time?
Apparently, yeah. He had some very strong words about Zonthi.
This.
I could probably call him.
All right. You can just call him. You said he was dead.
I don't know. I've never used message on a dead guy, but
well, he is undead.
Oh, all right. This is getting confusing. If what you're telling me is true, it could be drastic for the political structure of Port Nenzari. Do you understand? Of all the merchant princes, Zonthi holds the most sway in town.
I was afraid of that one. But yeah, Dave, why don't you try calling our undead friend?
Okay, hold on. We're only gonna get exchanged like 4 sentences or so.
We're doing a homebrew sending where it's more like it keeps the channel open for a while instead of just 25 words back.
Are we really sure we want to call the person who may or may not have a connection to a Sirak, mentally?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure Sirak can find us in plenty of other ways besides having to rely on this. I'm pretty sure the reason why he hasn't wiped us off the face of the earth because you feel like it's too beneath him to.
Anyways, forgive me for saying, but if there's gonna be political turmoil, it's not really our fault that your positions of power were built on, Throne of Lies.
Yes, but you've also mentioned the danger that is coming, these armies of undead. If we were to find political turmoil now, then we can't. Oh
no! I definitely understand what you mean. That's kind of a bad thing. But the reason why we're bringing it up is because we actually need to find the remaining heir because that's part of the whole thing. So we're told by a very nice tiger of sorts.
Rabu.
Yeah, we were told by a nice person that we have to not only gather the 7 rocks, but also get this belt that he's guarding, and then get that belt plus the 7 rocks to the last remaining heir. Mm-hmm.
The belt and those rocks were a symbol of the royal family for a long time, but I don't know, the recent generations have never worn them. They've just left them as a trophy upon the pedestal.
Well, there's some magic contract going on here with the royal family and Chult. But I'm sure a woman of your position can understand the implications of a good political uprising or disturbance in the appropriate time.
That is true. If Zonthi, what you're speaking is true, we would either need to bring her to our side fully clean, or we would need to usurp her, but in either case we would somehow need a united front to stand against the Sirak and his armies.
I'm just saying that since you got this information expressed from us, at least you're in the prime position to take advantage of it, right?
What would you have me do? I can send my men to spread the word, make rumors on Zonthi, but like we've spoken about, that will cause political unrest.
Perhaps we should hold back until we have some form of leverage or more information.
I'm just saying, you have the potential, not that we have to do anything yet.
I see, I understand. I will process this information. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Yeah. Hey, remember that really shady contract you almost got me to sign? What was that about?
The other shady contract.
Oh, it's ironic you bring that up. She almost looks around, but then remember she did seal off from anyone overhearing you all. That was a contract actually given to me expressly by Zonthi. It was one that she did not want anyone to know about.
Ah, the plot thickens.
I did not receive much information on it either. The reason it was scripted such that the information could only be shown after it was signed was so even I, the middleman in it, wouldn't know the details.
God damn it.
I don't suppose you gave the contract to someone else.
I sent it to my men, but as to the agreement, it was to be signed once, and they were to take it and go on the mission.
And have they ever returned?
Now that you speak about it, no, they did not.
Yeah, I suspect they're not ever coming back then.
It was odd. Dante usually does not mix in my line of work, assassinations, but she seemed to have it in for these two criminals. She let slip something when she convinced me to take it on. She said they were Armenian spies. And
Armenian?
as you recall, is shit.
Armenian?
I let it slip.
Wow.
Omnian?
Wow.
What's the nation called?
Is
don't
that
know
the
this.
one that they were said to have sold the country to?
Yes, was the country, so Amnian spies.
I'm so confused. What?
She's
Not
they
a real
were
country, right?
Amnian spies. It seemed Am did not like us decedents, and they were only now turning their attention back to us. And so the spies were. She said they had recovered some information that would give leverage to once again put a foothold here.
That's strange, because when you when you gave us that contract, I did some work,
Divination.
clerical work, and I
That's
was
not
like,
what clerical means.
don't worry about it. And I was like, hey, what's this contract about, right? And I got some really weird visions from it. Whoever it is that you were trying to get us to kill, I think has close relations to this guy over here. Not that he remembers anything, because he remembers nothing.
Okay.
You!
Talk.
Dude, you seem... Look, whoever it was that we were sent to kill, you seemed real sad about it.
You are. I don't believe we've met.
What?
You are.
Oh.
She's
Looking at
asking
Scam.
for your. She's asking for your name.
Scam, yeah.
Congratulations, you did it.
Yeah, I know my name. It's a target right there.
Are you from Port Danzaro?
Yes, I think.
The answer is probably not.
What? No, yes.
Well,
probably.
he only knows life in Port Danzaro, but we suspect he's not from here.
Oh wait, what?
It looks you up and down a bit, looks at your attire, gets a recognition look in her eyes. You mind my language, but are you one of the riffraff that live out in the slums?
Hey, I'm one of the riffraff. Hold up.
Yes, but you're
Yes, you are. You are
King.
Swallow.
This one at least is human and can be.
Hey, hold up. That's not even true. I mean, wait.
For fuck's sake, Swallow.
Look,
In
everything in
either
this.
case, you
Oh,
are.
right.
It's complicated. We're working out the detail.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, apparently it's he's not human.
What do you mean?
I take off the magic.
Do you take off the illusion and you see
Yes.
your skin go a vibrant sort of sheen? Your tail apparates and little bumps where your horns are appear once more, and you see Jasmine pale. Take a step back.
Oh, I seem to recall there was something related to the changelings in Chalt's histories.
Tieflings. Devil
Tieflings.
demon blood. It's been some time. But
Time since what? What?
That's a really strong reaction. This cannot be the craziest shit you've seen in recent times. This cannot be the craziest shit you've seen.
Oh, it's not just what I'm seeing, but the ramifications of what I'm seeing.
Are you gonna say this is the Lost Heir?
It's
Please say yes. That makes our life a lot easier.
demonic blood is a special thing in Chult.
I pick my buggers while she talks.
So on a scale from 1 to political implications, how
Let her
politically
talk.
implications is this?
Let her talk. Demonic blood, go.
When Chult was first started, there's many bloods that mixed. Those of the dwarves, humans, beastkin, but also demon kind. and one was much stronger and became ever fluent in the bloodline of Mesro and the Chultans that grew there. Mesro was said to have the largest populations of tiefling, all that were whisked away when the city disappeared.
I continue picking my boogers like I totally care.
Your boogers.
Mesro was destroyed over 100 years ago, however.
Okay. So we should visit. Mesro seems to be interconnected to all of this too.
It was the capital of ancient Chult. It was the capital of the Barre and the royal house.
We have a lot of places to go over there.
And I don't suppose that the royal family had any of that demon blood, or is that unknown at this time?
Nope, that's correct. They did. I don't know if your friend is in that line. That would be even more of a conundrum, but a tiefling has always usually been from Mesro.
Alright, Scam. Looks like you're potentially a prince. How do you feel about it?
I wipe boogers on Swallow again.
Well,
I hate
this is only a possibility, and
I can't believe this guy's gonna have even more power over me than he already does.
Okay, well, this guy's about to fucking save the continent, maybe. So,
So am I.
Alright. Download it certainly explains Zanti's contract, I suspect. But okay, first of all, Scan, put that illusion back up. We're zipping this closed. Nothing gets out.
Yeah, so now we are doubly sure that if anyone ever finds out about you, you're probably going to die.
I kind of got the impression when I woke up, so you know.
But I think this makes Kirsabal and Mesro a little bit higher on the priority too. Given that
What do you seek in Mesro?
answers mostly, nothing specific.
Well, it stands as a ruins. There's been countless travel to and from there. I'm not sure what else you could find.
there's travel in there. What the hell? That place is mad far.
It is, but it was also the seat of power, and many wept for the family they had lost there.
How do people get there?
Through the forest, through many
They
expeditions.
walk? Holy shit, that's so
They
dangerous.
walk through that?
As well
Who's
as
doing this?
Mesro was ruined like 100 years ago. There have been numerous expeditions since. There's also been like ships that have sailed past the shoreline. You can get right to Mesro via the ocean.
What kind of studies have been done on the place anyways? Might as well know now, right?
Well, the first expeditions were to rout the undead that were there, considering it was fallen by their hands. But even still, the undead presence is still there. Otherwise, unfortunately to say, many looters made their way through the ruins. And since then, the Flaming Fist mercenary group has been using it to uncover anything else in recent years.
Cool.
Well, it seems like things are coming ahead, so if nothing else, we ought to visit for further investigation, and it happens to be on the way to Kirsabal and Nangalore.
Yes, like I can get you some information I have on Mesro if that interests you. You can do it what you will.
Nice.
Yeah, I got another question. I have another one.
Yes.
What do you know about Port Castigliar?
Port Castigliar has not been around that long. It was founded maybe 40 years ago, but it was quickly overrun for being such near undead territory. We could not hold it. It's
So
now
they're all
just a
dead,
ghost
or?
town.
Is it abandoned?
More than likely, there might be the occasional hermit, just as the jungle shows life on occasion of other Chultans.
Maybe we could take a peek for fun. It's on the way.
Just sounds like a good place to get attacked by zombies, but sure.
It sounds like
Do
the
a
opposite
flyby.
of that, but nothing there.
Maybe we
Do a
could get
flyby.
a new, what's his name again? What was the zombie that was carrying our stuff before? Is he
I
dead? Like,
think-
dead?
he's still a statue.
Aww. Disappointing.
Yeah, where did we leave him? Is he on the boat?
It's probably on the boat.
What's his name
Oh.
again? It's not Jason, right?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
If Bird Jesus ever finds out about this, he's gonna be sorely disappointed with
Look,
you.
man. Look, man.
Bird Jesus already knew about him. Remember, you took him through Bird Jesus.
No, but if Bird Jesus finds out that we sort of left him as a statue
Oh yeah.
for like
Not our
I don't
fault.
know.
blame
That's your
him.
problem.
a couple weeks now. Look, Bird Jesus, I've had shit to do.
Look,
His
bro,
name was
dude, we
Grug.
have other.
His name
other
was
things.
Grug, Dave.
Oh, his
He
name
had a
was
name.
Grug? I thought his name was like Jason or something for some reason.
Dude, Bird Jesus is not gonna be thrilled with any of you.
Look. I'm sure Bird Jesus will understand. I've been very busy.
Wasn't my excuse.
Wasn't my.
Not
I was
my problem.
sleeping.
Right.
I don't think Bird Jesus
not
cares
the
about
one.
me, so it doesn't even
Well,
matter to
because
me.
I'm dead, so don't look at me.
Look, we'll deal with it later.
We'll deal with Grug later.
Saja
And
made
we'll
a
maybe
thing.
change his name.
We're supposed to do some other stuff here, right?
Did we want to ask about Orlongo?
I'm doing a stat training.
You wanted to retrain? That's part downtime.
Do we have any more questions for Jasmine? Orlongo, who's asking?
How many guns can you send to Oralunga? Because we're gonna need some guns.
I have assassins. They do make expeditions and whatnot when it counts, but they aren't mighty in number if you're looking to face the army you told me about.
Yeah,
Don't think they're
we
quite-
may need more assistance than that. I mean, we got some time. It's not like we're heading there immediately.
How about we send somebody to keep them, at least.
Yeah, if I don't know if scrying is sustainable, but perhaps they can make investigations towards that direction. Smaller force might be able to slip by and remain unnoticed as opposed to a more military force.
I can.
I
do
mean,
this.
if that happens, we probably should also tell them not to step in a very specific area. We should mark it on the map. There's like a weird vengeful spirit that's kind of haunting the place.
Oh,
Is that the one that we
Born.
ran away from?
Yes, that one.
Good time, yeah.
Look, we'll fuck him up later. Don't worry.
Not today, though.
Shelby
Maybe
just
later.
sits there, like, hearing you talk about spirits and shit, and I was like, you guys have been busy, I see. I
Yeah.
can
You know.
certainly send some of my men to scout and, like, keep a bird's eye on things going on.
Bird's eye. Twelve, give me your eye. We need a bird's eye view on this.
So this is where a
Scam.
statue of Born
No.
is. Speaking of Born, I don't suppose you know that name, right? Seems a bit of a long shot.
I can look into the name if you wish, but I don't know anything offhand.
Sounds about right. Anyways, here is that spot. Don't go there. Pretty sure a Sirak slapped us all there one time.
Oh, alright. Avoid it, yes.
Here's where some goblins live. They're kind of cool. Tell them you're with us and they won't fuck with you.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
Yellow Yark. I know it.
I think Yanni Poo will stay.
What?
Yanni Poo will let them, do a
Oh,
little
yeah.
fly over, a little rest stop.
Dude, hold up.
Maybe not for anyone that's not you.
Dave, call Yanni.
Call her? Oh my. Alright, if you're asking.
Ask if we can send.
Ask what?
Ask if we can send some people through her or along.
Ask if people can use her as a rest stop for Fui sake.
Okay.
Because we need to go save Saja, but we need to go do some other things so we can save Saja.
Alright, ring ring.
Ooh.
Ring, ring.
And it's the boy here, isn't it? Yes?
Mm. Yeah, I'm the only one with the phone.
Well, we can change this. Can't we? And you know, all of you hear Nanny Poopa's voice in your head.
I throw the phone
Okay,
and swallow.
That was cool.
I don't like this.
Can you teach me how to do that? Yes, there is. But so we have a little bit of an expedition that we need to send to go save Sasha.
Ooh, will you be visiting again?
Maybe in the future, but we have some business to attend to first. So we're gonna send some of our buddies over, if that's cool with you.
Buddies, you say? How many?
Fuck, how many people are we sending?
I look towards Jasmine.
She's just like, you all been talking in your heads. She doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, she said in the group call?
She sent it to you guys who she's seen before. She hasn't seen Jasmine before. So you guys are just like looking at each other back and forth, and she's just like, okay, awkward silence.
And I'm just still picking my boogers. And I billow my cape.
Your cape billows
we're-
majestic.
hey,
Yeah, I gotta
we're
billow my
talking
cape. It's important.
How many people are you likely to send?
Well, considering it's best to go undetected, a smaller party is best. I usually send 2 if it's a close case, but considering Orlunga is likely quite far, I'd like to send 3 or 4.
Okay, so we're gonna send like 4 dudes.
Ooh. Can I keep one?
Going to need them back.
We're gonna need them back.
Well, if you're sending 4, just 1 you wouldn't miss, would you?
I think we would.
Really?
They're not our people to give.
Well, but are they your people to send my way then?
Wolf.
You speak on their behalf.
Look, man, I'm just the guy with the phone. I ain't even sending them. I'm just telling you that we want to send them.
Well, yes, but then you're representing them, yes? You're playing with their lives, you're sending them on this mission. You could give me one of their lives here. They're within your palm.
I'm not sure if that's how that works.
Beat him up, Dave.
I think Nanny Poo Poo is perhaps not the safest rest spot.
Yeah, I don't think we're using her. I don't think her Airbnb is very safe.
Oh no.
I rated
It's
2
perfectly
stars.
safe.
Can we get your word that you won't sleep them if they happen to pass through?
Yeah, of course I won't sleep them, but couldn't I keep just one of them? I'd like improving my collection.
I think their souls are their own to gamble.
Very well. I'll accept that.
Alright, they're on their own.
She will take that as don't keep them, but you're free to tempt them.
I mean, look, that's their problem.
Alright. Yeah, by the way, don't go here. Don't go here. Don't go anywhere fucking near here.
She will end the call unless you wish to keep it going, and you feel her recede from your minds.
Nice day, Nanny Poo Poo.
I'll linger.
Wait, can you teach me that group call thing?
Oh well, sure, if you come visit once more.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Hang up.
You feel her presence leave you all, but it lingers a bit longer in Fui's mind before leaving.
Bye. Have a nice day.
I pet Flea.
To clear up the fog. This shit's fucked up.
So,
Shit's fucked up.
so
I use meditation to like clear my mind of influences because that's
Oh yes, I see. Yeah, you feel your key like boil within you, and you just like almost push her out ahead of time.
Be gone.
Hey, can you teach me how to do that?
Didn't you attend like meditation training and like suck at it?
Okay, anyway.
Back in the...
Well, alright, I guess we'll avoid that spot then.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Unless you have a really like strong-willed, will never be tempted by 1,000 prostitutes kind of spy.
Well, my men are loyal, but they do work in the underbelly. I do need to let them off their leashes from time to time.
Yeah, I assume they have their own motives and temptations.
They all have their own vices. They just learn to, do their work ahead of time.
Anyways,
In either case, I will send men to Orlanga to keep a word out. it does take time between messages, just so you know.
Understandable.
Have you considered getting someone magically trained so that they can send messages a little faster? That sounds useful.
That sounds expensive.
Unfortunately, I don't have anyone of that level of Arcana, as that's a fucking 3rd level spell.
Mages are expensive to train, Dave.
Sending stones are somewhat affordable.
That is true. I could probably purchase some of those off Wakanga.
Anyways,
Maybe we could go to Nanny Poo Poo and have her take
stop.
Hey guys, maybe we could ask my foster mom for help.
We are not going back there.
Your foster mom cooks people into soup.
Okay, if you want to go back, we can drop you off.
Fly by. Parachute.
sure he'll catch me.
Landing pad.
Alright. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I think we crossed out our checklist. I don't suppose you've kept an eye on the potions market and seen if they've restocked? I was gonna check it.
Well, it's only been 2
Few.
weeks
Yep.
or so since they might have a couple more. I have some of mine myself I can lend you, but I do believe we've been running low ever since that fight on that battle.
I suspected. Okay.
Yeah, I will send any information I can gather. You've asked me to look into clerics from overseas as well as on Mesro and things. I will also send the potions along with this to your estate.
Neat.
Happening?
We called Nanny Poo Poo. She said hi.
Great. What up?
Great.
Yeah, we've asked a lot of Jasmine. Well, thank you for your patience and your cooperation. Hope this leads to better tidings in the future.
Of course, I understand how dire things can seem, but we'll have to find the best way to combat Asirak and his undead. I just want... She takes a moment. She seems a little confused and she's trying to process her thoughts. It's just strange to me. He has all these undead and whatnot, but what is the point of his death curse? Why is he collecting souls?
That's the real question, isn't it?
Leeches
Science.
feast
right?
on souls to stay alive, but not of this number. The death curse is reaping thousands daily. What could he be doing with this many souls?
Well,
Whoa, is it really reaping thousands daily? Damn.
He's reaping across the world, right?
Is it
Across
across
the
the
seas.
Is
Yes.
it?
The death curse
Okay.
has spread.
Indra was being affected and she wasn't even in Chult.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But, I mean, I suspect the answers lie further inland. Perhaps in
just-
the heart of Looptown?
Worried that these armies might be a diversion, just something to bide his time long enough to complete whatever he's doing.
Well, can't make more progress unless we investigate further. Likely our paths will either head towards Orlunga or along Mesro, Kirsabal, maybe the heart of Ubtao.
The way,
It seemed-
Jasmine. How long do you need for?
For the training that I can help her undergo,
Not one.
well, it would need at least a couple of days. It depends on how studious she is.
After all the time we freaking slacked off and did nothing besides bother me. Might take more than a couple of days.
Dave, what's the spell for Wizard Cram School?
I don't think that's legal in
that's not a-
universities.
Trust me, if there was such a thing, I would have used it.
I was about to say, I don't think that's a thing in general.
Make an Arcana check, Dave.
Can I check?
Yeah. Swallow. Anyone can actually make a check.
I ain't helping her with this. You gotta learn the hard way.
Alright, where's my token? There we go. Arcana. Skill check?
Yeah. Okay.
How do I do a skill check again?
Oh, yeah. So there's a new UI scam. If you click on your token, you have a selection menu.
Yes.
You see a bunch of macros.
Yep.
Okay. You hit skill check, which is a big orange button.
Wait, where?
On the selection menu, there's a little screen which will have a bunch of buttons. Do you see it or no?
No.
Okay. Go
Right.
to the top left. Click window. Do you see a check mark next to selected?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see?
Ah.
Nice. You see the skill check button?
Yes.
Okay, click that, scroll down to Arcana, and then enter that. Nice.
I did good.
Alright. The DC is lower for Dave, so both he and Tess will recall there is a spell called Enhanceability that actually, improves your... One of the uses of it is to improve your intellectual capabilities.
Fuck! Why didn't I use that in school?
It didn't work.
Can you cast this on me?
No.
Look at me, I don't know any of this.
Is it a no I can't or no I won't?
I can't. Let me see.
Why not?
Well, so you
know
talk
it.
about it out loud, and Swallow, you do know you have that spell.
So, what the fuck?
No, I don't think that. I don't know it.
Well,
Can you cast it on me?
I bet we could get the scroll from Wakanga, then yeah, I could.
Wait, why is Swallow not?
Because Swallow is unhelpful.
He
Swallow
doesn't believe in
thinks-
cheating.
Yeah, Swallow believes we should learn the hard way.
Swallow, we are on a bit of a deadline here. Emphasis on dead.
Start plucking feathers.
Well, no, you guys don't know that. You guys don't know that I know the spell. I maintain I don't know.
Swallow has not said it. You do not know he knows it.
Hey, Dave.
Okay, this ain't no problem.
Wakanga.
You
Yeah,
guys-
let's go to Wakanga. Let's go buy some Adderall.
Okay. And so the party ventures forth to Wakanga's wondrous ways.
I mean, I probably don't want to buy out the potion for the entire city, because,
I do.
As
we're going there, I still say we should
Alright.
go to Orlunga, because I'm really responsible for what happened to Saja, and
You feel guilty? Damn.
I mean, it's definitely my fault,
I definitely do not feel guilty.
It's definitely my fault.
I mean, I feel a little bad, but, we got shit to do, man.
Yes.
We got a lot
What?
of shit.
But one of the things we have to do is hunt down that man with the blue scales on his hands.
I think it would be easier to hunt down the man if we have the other rocks. And maybe
Let him get a rock.
not dead Kuri.
Yeah, there is an argument
Swallow's not looking for a rock. We know he gets a rock. We know he's tied to a rock somehow because Swallow saw it happening. So we know for a fact that he's gonna have one at some point. So we need to stop that from happening.
I mean, Swallow, are your visions are in the past or in the future? Or
I don't know what my god tells me half the time, okay? Want me to ask?
what do your instincts say?
My instincts say that regardless of what happens, we have to go through him to get that rock.
So we should go to Orlunga.
No, she doesn't have to go now.
Yeah, there is an argument that that going there while we have the other 6 rocks is a high risk thing to do.
And get all the other 6 rocks, all the 6 rocks from us, and then he assembles the Chaos Emeralds and turns it supersonic. You're right.
I mean,
So I have no idea what you're talking about.
there's a seventh
It's a
rock.
theater
Nobody has a 7th rock yet that we know of.
No, if we happen to go over there to where we were going to go, and then we find the 7th rock, and then we bring it with us, and then some fucking bullshit happens, there's a possibility, there's a risk that some fucking bullshit happens, and it'd be like, ha ha ha, you have delivered the rocks to me, ha 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 ha.
I'm just saying, I feel like
Dave
what we
is
do.
smart.
I think whether we have brought 5 rocks or 6 rocks, we're bringing the rocks to them either way. I don't know how I feel about any of that.
I don't think this rock is leaving me. I hold up my fist.
Oh, what if they cut off your arm?
I still don't think it's leaving me.
What if they take your body?
I don't want my arm cut off at the moment.
Why do they just shove us into holes? I mean, okay, I'm thinking of that Cyber Chase episode, you know, with the eggs, and then they're like, oh no, we need a triangle 3, but there's no eggs with triangle 3, but I'm a triangle 3!
Yeah. Wow, that's nostalgic as fuck.
What?
I love that episode, man.
I must have missed this episode.
Damn, that was a good ass episode.
Hey, can we replace our campaign with Cyber Chase? Like, I think we need a new setting.
God damn.
I'm just saying, I don't want to die because we headed out to fight an army and 2 lieutenants on our own. It sounds really dumb. We almost died to 1 lieutenant. Let's not talk about 2.
We're gonna have our own army.
Where?
Assassins.
I don't want to face up against 2 lieutenants without Corey.
I don't want to face up against lieutenants without an army. And Kurui.
A tree, man.
That's exactly the problem.
Well, okay, we have faster traveling speed. Maybe we could visit at least Mesro and see if we can get some answers.
I'm just hoping we gather as many allies as possible to storm this fucking place before we actually storm this fucking place.
Out of character, I don't really give a shit. Like, honestly.
In character, we just want to.
Like, out of character, I wouldn't mind just rolling a fucking die to see where we go. I really don't give a shit. Like, we've kind of spent like an hour and a half, like, across 2 sessions deciding which way to go. Like, I don't really give a shit.
And so, you guys arrive at Wakanga's store.
Yeah.
Yes, can I help you? Oh, you're all back. You were just here maybe an hour and a half ago. What's wrong?
My party is dumb. Also, my party is dumb, right? They need something.
What do you need?
Okay, well, alright. We have some shit that needs to happen. There's been some new information. We have over here, do you remember Oralunga?
Oh, yes, you've told me about this.
Okay, well, there's a big fucking zombies over there. There's like 4,000 fucking zombies there, and they got a big powerful lieutenant on the same power level of the guy that fucking killed Curly. Oh yeah, they got 2 of them. No, oh, yeah, I agree. Okay, so how many people can you send over there to go fuck with that? Now I know I didn't make it sound that appealing. Okay, can we ask them?
Who's in charge of the royal guards? Never mind, Vito.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, about Santi.
No, we don't talk about this unless we have problems. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But
That's my thoughts.
He is feeling fear that you kind of could have, like, did something with Zanti, because he's been in the shithouse with her since, the Bodak incident.
Why is she in charge of the guard and the gem market?
Oh, it's pretty reasonable, honestly. Trust me, I know.
I have to confront her.
Gem stealing is serious business.
Will you say that realistically she would have the men to spare to go fight 4,000 zombies? Are you serious?
Well, she has men. She could, form a militia and whatnot, but...
I get the feeling
Worry
we're
about it.
going to have to confront her at some point, but I don't
Oh, we're
know how to
talking
do
about
it.
Tess. Oh, we're talking about Tess. You
How
keep
to do it.
playing nice with Zan.
I am mumbling on the side under a counter. Don't worry about it.
You keep playing nice with her.
Don't worry,
Wakanda.
Tess. I also hate talking to people.
Everything will be fine. Oh yeah, they need studying assistants apparently.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're gonna need some study books, and we need some of the stuff, you know. Oh come on, you know the stuff. Yeah, there's the students coming here all the time for the stuff. I know a guy.
I don't know what you're talking about, but he means the enhancement spell.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Wait, what were you talking about?
Nothing, of course. Give me a
What were
moment.
you talking about? The Wakanda, I'm
Inside check.
interested
I
now.
want to know. I want
The
to know.
Wakanda, I'm interested now. What
Check
are you talking about?
I want to know.
You sent
Yeah,
him
Swallow knows because he's been through this already.
you've sent some motion from him. The motion is sus. He's like, oh, yeah. What kind of spells are you looking for, Dave?
We're trying to enhance some ability, and
Ah, yes.
What are you selling on the black market?
Bardic spell I can get you. We wizards, I don't believe, have
Look,
access to it.
Not
But,
nice to talk about
Wait,
these
what?
things. Okay.
oh, what the
here we go.
fuck? It's on the wizard list. Oh, what the fuck? This is horseshit.
I have certain individuals of the Bardic colleges that have produced this scroll for me. I can sell it to you.
Okay, can I read it? That's not how that works, is it?
You can read it.
Okay.
Like, I'm using a system where like anyone can use spell scrolls, because otherwise it feels weird.
Okay, cool.
Is one enough?
Is one enough? Lasts an hour. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's enough.
Yo, Fui,
Yeah.
Fui, can you save it for the exam or something? No.
Fui, but are you trained in the Bardic arts? Magic seems to resonate a bit with that.
Can I learn it? How do I... That's too much to learn. We are on a time limit.
What if you cast the spell on yourself using the scroll and then use the enhanced brain to study it and learn it?
Can I
Holy
do
shit,
that?
Dave! Read the scroll to her.
I don't know.
Alright, Fui. I got an idea. You take out your instrument and take this scroll, open it up, and start playing music while reading it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
You take out your
Alright.
instrument and
Yeah, as far as I know, that is how learning stuff for bards works.
you just start playing your instrument while looking at the scroll.
Yes.
Okay. You look at the scrolls. It's a lot of arcane mumbo jumbo. Can you read? What language do you know?
Hold up.
Can you read Jumbo?
About Mumbo. Read Arcane is
Common,
fine, too.
Sylvan, Primordial, Celestial.
All right, you cannot read it. You don't know what the scroll says. You could activate the magic if you wish, using just the faint magical traces of it, but you can't decipher the scrolls just yet. Dave, you look over, and yeah, those are arcane runes that probably not a non-spellcaster would, be able to learn.
I don't know what
This is too goddamn complicated.
Why would somebody make a scroll that everybody can use, but only some people can read?
But I don't make the rules, that's just how it works.
Wait, I know
Think of it
what it says,
as a
right?
cipher.
I know a spell. Right?
Well-
You know the spell?
No, I don't. I'm not saying that character. I'm
Well,
just saying.
Yeah, you understand it a bit better. Think of it as a cipher, right? Everyone can read it, but you don't understand it unless you either know the spell or know a certain language.
You know,
or-
I keep looking
no
at this, and
arcane.
I'm just like, I take the scroll, I put it back. I'm just like, actually, Wakanga, we'll change our minds. We don't need it.
We need the swallow.
I'll deal with it.
Swallow.
What?
Start plucking feathers.
Oh my god,
Dave,
why
read it.
why am I even trying to help?
This ain't my problem. What's
Dave,
your
as you look at it, you would be able to at least translate it for Fui if you wanted to, because you are an arcane spellcaster.
I can
Okay.
translate this to fucking English.
Okay, okay, Fui.
Oh my god,
do you
that's
want
impossible.
to learn
That's
this or do you
forever.
just want to use it?
Both.
Alright, fine. I freaking take the scroll, I start reading out loud.
Okay. You start deciphering, or are you casting it?
Deciphering it.
Okay. You can, like, it will take you some time.
Hold on, Swallow. This ain't a fucking library. You gotta pay for that shit.
You pay for it, you got the money!
Look, I know, but like you're kind of that's not the point. You're being a little bit rude with our good friend Wakanga here, who we've had.
Look, we're
Uh,
trying to
it's
save
alright,
the world. I think some rudeness is okay.
You've explained to me the gravity of this situation. This bit is alright.
Here's a credit card.
Yeah, Wakanga, here's a credit card. Let's fuck that shit.
I will ask for some gold, but it's fine for you to do your business first. As in, I'll retroactively like count the gold.
I start explaining
Sure.
all this shit to Fui.
Okay.
Look, you guys just go do wham and then the zig and the all this other stuff.
How much do I understand? What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Are you actually sitting down and doing this? Wakanga will like give you a seat and whatnot if you actually want to do this.
All right, we're going back to the house to do this.
Okay. So you guys grab the scrolls. Like, all right. They're gone. As you guys wander. Like,
What's your
just
potion stock
talking
like?
about
I'm staying behind for shopping and. I don't
Oh,
know,
I'm pretty
stuff
sure
like
our
that for
potions.
Enclave.
I'm pretty sure
You're
our potions
gone, you're not
got
here.
destroyed.
Good God, bitch!
All right, fine. I'm explaining all this shit at the house.
I'm dragging Dave with me.
Fuck.
Hi, Dave. You're gone too.
We're going to grad school.
All right, I guess that's reasonable. Actually, I'm gonna help Swallow instruct.
You're very surprised that Swallow knows anything about the spell to begin with.
Nice.
Alright, you guys are on the Green Briar map now while I finish up with the Port Nintara map. Alright, so, Tess, as you asked about the potion stuff, well, we do have the supply of potions that I spoke to you about before. And to give you insight now, he has, well, I have expanded his list. He's always had this just for narrative reasons, but we are lower on healing potions. We have not have a great amount. We do have a couple, but we have potions up to 3rd level spells worth the potions.
Out of character, what difference is it?
Out of character, he can basically get a potion for you that's any 3rd level spell that's not that would be able to be turned into a potion.
And what is a list of that?
I will send you a link.
Potion of Fireball.
Fireball would be one that's not applicable.
Dude, why not? That
Because
sounds awesome.
Dude,
we could just buy like 40 of them.
Or you drink the potion. Anyway,
Dude, if we could buy Fireball potions, that would solve so many of our fucking problems.
I think we can't do it for plot reasons.
for
Or
mechanics reasons.
gameplay reasons, yeah. I'll take the list and do a little shopping. Where did you send it through?
I'm going to send it in 1 sec.
Okay.
Dude, imagine like a wheelbarrow full of Fireball potions. Like, that'd be fucking awesome. Just conceptually.
Pretty sure you'd blow a hole.
There's a link in Tavern Floor now. That should work. Yeah, so you take your time with that. That's what you have. And healing potion wise, I will roll to see how many healing potions he has currently in stock. He has 6 common healing potions and 3 greater healing potions in stock. If you wish to purchase all of them, that total price will come to... calculating.
A lot of money.
It's okay, we have a lot of money.
450 gold, counting in your discount and everything.
Just for my own peace of mind, do you have some extra in stock for the population of Schult for emergencies?
Oh, that is already accounted for and have been, from what I create, was distributed and counted towards what the temple creates for the city.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's buy the stock.
This
Not
my
gonna
stock
lie.
is what is open to the public and general adventurers like you.
Yeah, not gonna lie, we went through quite a few of them, and we definitely saved someone's life, even if it didn't quite manage to save Karu's.
It is unfortunate. And he looks over because you did leave the body actually with him. I'm already sent some of my individuals to write letters to the clerics I know overseas.
Do a short nod of respect to Kuru, because praying over his body seems just a little out there, you know? Not quite gone yet. Alright, 450 gold, 3 greater, 6 regular, right?
Yes.
I will distribute this to my party, and I'll bring the list over to them too, so we can discuss which ones might be useful.
Alright. Meanwhile, as you guys mostly slowly make your way back.
Dude, wouldn't like this is so completely unrelated. Wouldn't there be like in D&D land? Wouldn't there be like payphones where there's just like a bunch of standing stones in there? Anyway.
That would
Anyway.
require investment to public infrastructure.
Yeah, give it another couple hundred years. That's in the sci-fi tech era. Magic tech era.
That'd be cool as fuck.
That's in my campaign.
It'd be cool as fuck. Anyway. No, swallow. It's Leviosa.
Dave calls out from the fucking
Dude, if you give me that Hermione shit one more time, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Dude, we're trying to fucking learn it right.
Dave literally yells this all the way from outside the window, by the way.
Oh wait, where the fuck am I?
The other two have already gone inside are discussing over this table.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'm about to shoot feathers at this guy.
basically, as you're writing, Swallow, give me an Arcana check as you try to decipher and put
Dude,
this
I
into terms.
am doing all of this shit. I'm calling to God to please save my soul before I scream out in anguish. So I'm gonna use a D4 as well.
Sure. Guidance it up. Oh shit. All
I'm
right.
taking this very seriously. Someone's gonna teach something right today.
Okay, you get into actually full study mode as you kind of feel your inner wizard come out of you, and you start it takes you multiple sheets of paper to decipher this in not just terms of okay, what did the person that write this have in his mind when he was formulating the spell, but also generate this to some sort of place where Fui would be able to learn it from her style of magic. And Fui, for you, what's the most important in your style of magic is the emotion behind the spell, the emotion you're trying to convey, and most of the time the emotion you're trying to put into the individual that you're targeting a spell of. And you get the sense you could learn this spell, but it will take you some time. He's laid it out for you, he's done the infrastructure, and with at least a couple days, not like you couldn't do other things in these couple days, you could learn it yourself.
Alright, you understand?
How long is a couple days?
Depends on how studious you are.
Oh my god. So this is what I mean when I say, do you sure you want to learn it or do you just want to use it?
Both.
Alright, well I can handle one of those but not the other. Let me go to sleep. I'll deal with it tomorrow.
I leave a bugger on Swallow's bed. Yeah.
There's two.
I'm not sleeping. Let's go. Tonight's my last night of sleep. Let's go.
Are you just gonna stay up all night trying to study?
Tonight's the last night of sleep, and then tomorrow's gonna do shit, and then we're gonna.
Why is there a bug on my bed?
Good night.
I take the bug, I fling it at a freaking scam.
I fling a bugger back.
I hate this. I just freaking go under the covers and
I'm
hide.
not here, but I'm sending this is nasty shit.
Alright, Fui, Scam, and Swallow head to bed. What's Dave and Tess doing?
I thought I was helping out.
You
Some
did, but then you guys finished that up, and then those two headed to bed. What
All
are you
right,
doing?
I give up. I give up on bed because it's just
Unless
boogers.
you have something to say before I head to bed. You haven't, you know.
All right, who can?
I was
Alright,
going
does-
to stop by
Alright.
Emerald Enclave. So
Does anyone here know how to teach me war magic?
I think you'd have to ask for Conga for that.
Or your buddy in the rock.
You also know war magic.
I can teach him that? That's fucking broken.
What do you mean? You just need downtime. I told you you can learn feats
That's
during
so
downtime.
fucking broken. Alright, Swallow, let's go fucking... Look, I told you, it's Leviosa, okay? It's
I'm
very
going to
important.
punch you in the face with my
Look, you want to
shield.
learn this shit or not?
Oh my fucking!
Look, you can punch me in the face with the shield, and look, my spells are still concentrating.
I'm punching again for good measure.
Yeah,
Can
that's
we
a
learn
feat.
feats in down?
Yep.
Great, I gotta look up feats now.
This guy's a fucking cheater, that's why. Alright, Swallow, this is gonna be very expensive and painful.
Yeah. As if you guys don't already make me take all the pain anyways.
Well, yes, but we're gonna be training magic while I beat the shit out of you with this stick.
I come
All
outside
right,
from
Chaka, I know how this works. I'm gonna put you on the
I'm gonna cap
side.
and watch.
I'll put you on the side so I don't get to cheat, and then I'm about to get my ass beat, aren't I?
I throw
Yep,
a
you're about
pebble
to-
at Swallow.
Yes, exactly. This is all about maintaining your focus and concentration in adverse circumstances.
I continue throwing pebbles at Swallow. I'm adding to the adverse
I
circumstances.
send a prayer to the gods themselves, asking to give me strength in these trying times.
Alright.
And by give me strength, I mean resist the urge to punch everyone here in the face.
I continue throwing pebbles.
You
I
can
ran out of
you can
pebbles.
do that, but you just need to be able to focus on your
I
focus
decided
inward
to
at the same time.
At Swallow. I have a lot of buggers for some reason today. I don't know why.
Well, as you guys are discussing this, let's go back and see. As Tess, on the way home, you stop by the Emerald Enclave?
I stopped by Emerald Enclave and Temple.
Okay, so the Emerald Enclave's on the way first. As you enter, you see enter the tea house, you see the half-elven female proprietress that's standing there. She, nods to you and, points towards the door in case you want to enter, or in front of her in case you want some tea.
I will buy a cup of tea, but I will also enter through the door.
Okay, she readies a nice cup of tea for you as you enter the side door, go through the hallway, and you see the normal office door that Durham usually sits in, going through
Pour
paperwork.
some of the bootleg moonshine into the tea. I'm sorry for ruining it,
Nice.
but I need some.
Give me a perception check as you pour that in and start going towards the door.
Where do I roll this again? Is it skill check again?
Yeah, skill check. All right. As you get near the door, you hear this.
I kick down the door.
You kick down the door.
Look, my hands are busy.
And you see Talon sleeping in Darum's chair, feet on the table. What? As you kick down the door here. Oh shit, it's Tess. What's up?
Got reports to make.
Did you just get back?
Yep, where's Darum?
Oh, you didn't hear. What were they? The Fists, the Generals, one of the mercenary groups, the ones that are established in that fort up to the north.
Do you mean to the south of the city?
No, to the north, west, east, northeast.
Of Chelt or the continent?
Port Nanzaro.
Fort Balurian.
Fort Balurian.
Oh yeah, that's the one. He told me to let you know you're in charge.
He's talking to the Order of the Gauntlet?
Yeah, no. Didn't those guys leave?
The Flaming Fist. He's trying to get some more...
Yeah, But considering, with that attack on the town and everything else that's been crazy, he's been trying to get more manpower.
And what about manpowers overseas?
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of more agents come over. We have our numbers swelled, like 3 times our size now. And he'll actually bring out you some paper and ledgers that, as you see, you actually got quite a few more agents in the short interim. It seems Darum has been really like at work sending letters, notes at all the agents based on what you've told him about Asirak and all that stuff. And out of character, I can now unlock for you Emerald Enclave Logistics.
Oh, fun. I'm still leaving the clerical work to Darum, though.
Oh, yeah. Darum is currently out, however, and you are left in charge as there are multiple regiments of Emerald Enclave agents. There are a total of 6 regiments, each which you now, out of character, get the decision what they're doing.
Ooh.
As Darum has definitely like spread out the news and like try to get as many agents here by the time it's going to be needed. But basically, he's left the basic outline for you, and since you are the ones with the most seniority, you can take control of the Emerald Enclave Rangers and tell them either to... Here's the following options. Let me try and explain this well. You can have them do what Talon has been doing so far, in that he's been scouting the area near Port Nanzaru, patrolling, and making sure nothing like the Bodak shows up again. You can have them scout certain areas of the jungle, tells you what the danger is like, right? How it would be like to face and go there yourself, right? Keep tabs on that location. Or, I believe I had another option. I'm trying to look through my notes where I wrote this. You can have them go harvesting, trying to bring back special ingredients or materials from the jungle.
They're retainers!
Yep, you have now multiple retainers.
Guys, I've unlocked retainers.
You've unlocked retainers.
Oh my god, can they hold our stuff?
They can. You can leave your stuff here if you wish at the Emerald Enclave Tea House instead of the bank.
I don't trust that fucking bank.
Okay, so they can patrol, they can scout, or they can harvest.
Yeah, so
materials.
let me just give you an example. So on the port map, on the Chult map, right? Let's say you want to go to Port Castigliar, right? And not go there yourselves, but want to know what's going on there. Mm-hmm. You could send a band to scout that area and bring you information on like what you could encounter, what the dangers would be like, and information. You can have them patrol an area, such that, hey, I want them to patrol Port Nanzaru, just that if there's any danger, the city will know earlier, and so will be better defended. You can have them patrol someplace further, like let's say you want them to patrol Yeliark and add their defense there. You can have them patrol like further out, such that if they see an army moving through an area, they can let you know.
But can they storm Orlunga?
Yeah, you could technically put them to storm Orlunga.
I have 6 regiments, like 6 teams, right?
Yes.
That sounds like a great way to get your teams dead.
And last one, you can send them harvesting if there's any materials you want specifically, both from monsters as well as from plants and fauna.
Okay. How many people are in a team? Like, what is their sort of firepower like?
Their firepower for gameplay purposes is the same across the board for now. Mm-hmm. And they are ranger teams, so they're good at survival in the jungle. They're not like battalions. They're not like fit for war, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, they're more like scouting.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a good way to get them killed.
Most they'd be good for guerrilla
That's why
tactics.
we're not using them to fight. You not actually ordering them to fight Orlunga. That's what you guys want.
I didn't say anything. I'm not there.
I am mentally yelling at Solo.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Mentally yelling at Solo.
And so they would be best at guerrilla tactics at best.
Best, so like support probably on a more large scale.
Yeah.
And what is the form of like communication? Are they sending messages back to Port Nanzaru magically or through person?
They have beast familiars. Quite a them pure rangers with some form of beast that they can send.
Beast familiars. So slightly faster communication speed than by person, but probably still like a slower traveling speed than like flying, right?
Yes. They are faster than walking just as a group in general, because they are rangers, they can deal with the land a lot better. Mm-hmm. And then the birds and other animals that they use to relay messages would take about 4 times as fast as walking back anywhere.
Cool. Great, I have a better idea of their capabilities. We'll have to... Right now they're scouting around Port Nanzaru. Let's leave them around there while we decide a plan of action. Here is my report of all the shit that's happened in the last 2 weeks. You might want to read up on it. There's,
You put papers and papers.
It's okay, I drew diagrams.
Great.
There's...
And he like puts his feet down from his desk and realizes
here's a summary. Undead. Kuroi died.
Oh.
He's okay. His soul is in another rock. Jack Anchorage pirates going on, but they're not bad pirates. Here. And I just give him a rundown of like basically everything that's happened.
He puts it all together. It does, like, he is joking a bit, but he does actually understand what you're saying. And it seems like Durham left, but Talon is more of a charismatic type of leader rather than like a paper and like, you know, knows what's going down, but he will process the information and he's your go-to man if you're like,
you know,
giving orders.
He's not handling the paper, but he still needs to know the info.
Yeah, he'll get the sense of the info and like, okay, we need to deal with this problem. He can triage well.
The reports is for the records and for any other agents / Durham that / people that need convincing.
All right, I think I got an idea of what's going on.
Well, it's the evening, so I'll forward it. We'll be in Port Nanzaru probably for at least another few days before we head back out. I'll let you know if there's any updates to the orders.
All right, let me know.
You have the rest of this tea.
Oh, thanks. He takes the tea. Takes a little bit of a sip from it. Oh, wait a minute. There's alcohol in this.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, shit. They should do this more often.
Okay.
Lays back down. Sips the tea, like on the table. Alright. And you're going to the temple?
Yeah.
Alright.
Meanwhile. Ow, stop hitting me! Ow, stop hitting me!
Why are you hitting yourself?
Are you guys pillow fighting in your bedroom?
No, I'm learning war magic.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I'm still watching eating popcorn, man.
Ow, stop throwing freaking boogers at me!
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just eating my popcorn.
This is
Go
for
be like-
stealing your mentality.
Go be like Fui and go sleep.
I already slept though.
I hate this.
You can hear this, Tess, as you're like walking by the Greenbrier Inn.
Flicks more buggers at Swallow, pretending like I didn't know that I was.
Can I see anything through the windows?
Oh, well, you can. They're in the courtyard. They're doing this in the middle of the courtyard.
Okay, I just walk past them and just go ahead to
You see, I'm holding my shield up, and it keeps Dave keep whacking on top of it, and I keep getting boogers thrown at me.
I hear this.
Oh yeah, it's hard to sleep.
If you need to roll anything, I'll bend luck you, but otherwise
I ain't rolling shit because unfortunately in player v player I only get to suffer.
You need to maintain your concentration and your guidance while you're getting pelted. Solve this Rubik's Cube while you...
I'm holding a shield up with one hand!
Okay, well that's not my problem.
Alright,
I started turning the freaking Rubik's Cube and like holding it in one hand using my beak to turn the freaking thing.
Tess, as you return to the Temple of Timora, right, you do see that the temple is laying down. It's maybe sun is setting at the moment. There's maybe 10 minutes left of daylight. You see that the acolytes are, closing up the shop. They're the children that were like playing out in the streets. They're ushering back in. What do you want to do?
they're still just like they're closing, but they're still open, right?
Yeah, they're always open.
Okay, I'll just take advantage of the day quieting down and do a quick prayer while I toss a coin into a fountain. I'm assuming there's a fountain that you can toss coins
there was
in.
a fountain here before when you like visited during the thing.
Yeah.
What do you say in your prayer?
I think things are coming to a head. As you have before. Watch your steps.
Give me a faith check, which is a d20 plus your level. And now that you're bound to Timora, it is with your proficiency as well. So d20 plus... What's it called? 8 plus... What's your proficiency? 3? 4? No, 3 now. So plus 11. Oh, fuck. That's even higher. Okay, it's DC 30. Okay. Give me a sec.
Oh wait, the DC was actually 30?
Well, DC wasn't 30, but 30 does blow it out. There are certain things that... There's degrees of success, is the easiest way for me to say it. 1 moment.
Just hearing the echoes in the background.
Yeah, do some more, like, Swallow Gang hit RP real quick.
I don't know how much more variations.
Why doesn't Fui have to go through any of this, huh?
Because you're trying to learn how to concentrate.
Hey, out of character, I could grab a feat that gives me a fighting style that lets me do blind fighting.
Right now, what's actually happening is I'm removing a feat that I used to have and replacing it with another one.
Yes, we're beating it out of your head.
Does blind sight let me see in magical darkness?
Yes. Blind sight lets you just... You be always, like... You can see movement of any kind within that range.
Bro, that could negate my... Bro.
I don't know, man. Like, so I'm trying to remove medic and replace it with war
so
magic.
retraining is easier than learning a new feat. I will say that if you want to learn a new feat, you will need more downtime than just retraining. Keep that in mind.
Do I have anything I can replace with?
I don't.
Feats right now.
I don't think so. I think you just have raw stats.
I probably just have raw stats. Blindsight, though.
You can learn a fighting style instead of getting a feat to learn
right?
fighting style.
Oh.
But
you have the eye thing, don't you?
Oh, I do. Never mind. I'm dumb.
I'm just like, wait a second.
I'm dumb.
That is true.
Shut up, I'm dumb. I forgot true sight.
But in either case, whether it's a feat or a fighting style, you would need to find someone to teach it to you, which would be the only real
I'll probably
thing.
not have enough time to grab a feat.
Sam, go find something better to do than throwing buggers at me.
Nah, I'm just gonna flick more boogers. I'm entertained here, man.
Ted, don't you have something that you can learn?
I'm learning how to shoot with precision.
You can get a counterspell potion?
No.
Why don't you check if your spells are useful again?
Like a buff spell, for instance, right, would be very equal to a potion.
I think they're good enough.
Like haste,
I
for
prefer
instance,
doing this,
bless, heroism. Those are like spells that can easily be translated into potions.
Haste here. Okay, so basically I just take a look at this list and ask you if it can be turned into potion.
Yeah. If you want to make sure, usually the buff spells, if you just look at buff spells, those are for sure. Anything else, you'd have to ask me.
How can you filter out buff spells?
Can you filter by target self or target friendly?
Yeah, I don't know. Just go look it up online.
Well, no, we're looking it up online. Let's see. I think there is a way to check that.
I mean, that's less than... I assume we'll probably do this out of character and tell you the list, and you'll tell us if we can them.
We'll do that. But let's do this first. Thank you, Lawrence. This would have taken longer otherwise for me to find appropriate music.
Oh. Neat.
All right. Tess, you feel as you are in prayer, this coin sailing through, you feel a cold wind pass, and you close your eyes right after throwing the coin, not even watching it splash into the water. A cold sort of wind goes through you, and you hear a voice in your head. Dire times at work, child. And as you open your eyes, you can see the coin still in the air, almost stopped in time, not falling, as the people and the acolytes around you have frozen. And you hear her voice once more. I've lent you some power, but your trials are not over. How fares your journey?
I think we've had some losses, but to be honest, I think we're gonna have more before this journey's over. But okay, so like I take a deep breath because like, you know, stopping time, that's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Or like at least like being in the impression of being frozen in time, it's like you don't see that type of godly power enacted on the world often.
Yeah.
And thinking over Kuri's death, Fui selling her soul out, and like the mere scope of this journey, it's a lot bigger than just a curse, and it's like this whole island of people that we've met and fought. And then there's a lot of responsibilities on her shoulder. And I didn't think it'd be this big when I start joining the Emerald Enclave. So there's the responsibility of doing the best we can and trying not to break the world while we're at it. But at the same time, people to beat up, evil to defeat, same as always. Well, evil, I say. Everyone's just trying to make go through the world as best as they can, and I'm trying to survive.
She starts sensing some of your emotion bleeding out, even though your words stay as terse. She speaks, and you hear Lady Temor's voice. I wish I could do more, but Chult it's not a land of the gods, it's a land of primordial energy. It was given to Uptau by the gods at the end of that last war, and we were sworn to give him absolute power here and not us. Things have changed over the years as if my worship has found its way to that island, but it does not tether to me as strongly. But I've still felt you tug at the chains of fate and of luck. There's more I can do for you, but I will be honest, there is danger in the power I bestow. It is not for a mortal vessel. I don't know if you're ready, but... And she pauses, still like almost deliberating within herself and almost waiting to see if you have any desire yourself to venture forth.
I start tapping over the eye that's changed. I think we're wandering a little beyond mortal lands now.
That is true, but... No, that is correct. The Bare were once men and women themselves. You hold the eye of Alessandra, and she was just a daughter of a father that wanted to explore new lands at one time. She was not Chultan, you know. She came here with her father on an adventure much like your own. And she was strong enough to hold the divine power that Uptau blessed her. Perhaps I'm too hesitant. She pauses a moment, and you see the coin that was stopped in the air that you had thrown start spinning back towards you. But I don't want to take your choice away from this. This next trial will be dangerous, more so than the one you faced. If you wish to take it, do so what you did before. Toss the coin. But this one, it's not enough just to toss it when you're ready. In fact, you'll have to toss it when you're not ready, but you have to be. You'll have to toss it when you need it the most. When you feel things are at risk. And she'll bring the coin, and you see it toss, almost unstuck from time itself, back into your waiting palm. If you wish to continue your trials at the witness of fortune, the choice lies with you.
It always does with a gambler.
You feel the wind almost smile, even though you can't see Timora's face. And it grows cold, but not bad, like an evening's air that's comforting as it whips past you once more. And the time unfreezes around you.
Job quest unlocked.
Job quest unlocked.
You hear a Rubik's Cube break into pieces as it smashes into the wall.
Whoa, that was expensive.
Yeah,
What do you mean that was expensive?
I don't think that type of craftsmanship is very common. And I just start walking back.
I will say, out of character, good shit. I was gonna unlock that later for you, but you unlocked it with that prayer and that check.
Shit.
Holy shit, Scam. Don't you need to freaking check your own capabilities right now or something?
Pig's buggers.
Guys, I have a catalog. You guys can go shopping.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
I'm
potions.
still getting hit too much on I'm still getting smacked around too much to say
Now
anything
Swallow,
about it.
reassemble the Rubik's Cube while maintaining concentration on your spell.
What the fuck? I hate. Meanwhile, I'm dodging boogers at the same time.
All right. You dodge your boogers and whatnot. What does the party want to do? Are they sleeping? Is there anything else people want to do tonight?
I ran out of buggers, so I'm going to sleep. I gotta stock up for tomorrow.
Okay.
You gotta go check your freaking stats for tomorrow.
What's that?
Nothing.
Alright, eventually you guys can either fall asleep in the yard mid-training or wander to bed.
No, I'm going to sleep in bed.
Okay.
Fucking...
You wander to sleep in bed and whatnot, and the next day will come, but we can move on to sort of a downtime sort of spread. If there's anything you want to do specifically, let me know. Otherwise, you can tell me what you want to try and accomplish just in general over the course of the next few days.
Alright, it's time for me to finally use these glyph of wardings. What kind of restrictions did you put on again? Time to check the rule.
Basically, tell me what you want to do, right? It still operates as normal, and there's a bit more, like, you can put it and move it around a bit now.
Oh, can I put it on a knife and throw it somewhere?
I believe so, yes.
Alright, cool. It is time. It is time to relive the dream.
You live the dream.
I gotta figure out orders for the Emerald Enclave.
I'm supposed to also, like, make potions, but I don't think I have time for that anymore.
Guys, I don't think... We ultimately never decided, right? Are we gonna just go toss a coin to see which direction we're heading in?
Out of character.
Oh, wait, no. Setting a glyph only takes an hour. Okay, never mind. I
What'd you
have
say,
time
P?
to do other things.
Out of character, I don't care which way we go. But Fui wants to go to Orlanga.
In character, Dave wants to go over southeast because that's where his house is, but out of character, I don't give a shit.
Swallow wants to go anywhere besides Orlunga right now.
I don't care where I go.
You never care anyway, Skip!
Alright, well, before you decide where you want to go, is there anything you guys want to do in the next couple of days? You can do something major and you can do something minor, depending on how much time you're taking.
I suspect I'm doing something major already.
What are you doing?
Am I learning war magic or something?
So that retraining will count as something minor, so you can still do something else.
What the hell counts as something major then?
Like,
Jessamine?
Hmm?
By training Jessamine?
Oh, right. I have to go freaking follow this person and cast enhancement every single fucking day.
well, that you can do like every couple, like, you can do that whenever you want. You don't actually have to be with her all the time, I will say, right? You just, pay a visit to her just to give her, like, a boost up every day or so.
Cast them multiple times. Something silly like that.
Yeah. So yeah, Fui can be training with Jasmine, right? Is there anything else people want to do?
I'm training Swallow.
You are training Swallow.
Is that also a minor thing?
Yeah, like you can do something yourself.
Okay. Fucking...
I learned the thing from Jessamine and also learned the spell.
Also, what?
Also learned the spell from Swallow.
Yep.
You want to learn this of all things? Alright, fine, whatever.
Well, now that they've done the work for you, it's just you spending time yourself on it.
Wait, what's
they basically did the groundwork for you, and they translated it to something that you could actually read and understand. So that's just you spending like an hour each day, like before you sleep or something, right? Going over that.
Wait, what's that?
That's true.
Okay, I don't. What is something major? Do I want to make potions, or do I want to do something else? What else can I do? Actually, how do I open my sheet?
You want to see your notes? You can check, or you can click on the sheet button in the selection menu.
Is it time to learn how to be sneaky?
I teach you the sneaks.
I hate this.
Step 1, stop fucking buggers.
And to clarify, I should probably say this: like, retraining would be something major, but you can still do something minor, which could be a lot.
All right, that's what I thought.
But like something minor could still be a lot. It can't be like getting another feat, but it could be if you wanted to pick up a proficiency in something, or if you wanted to like do something along those lines.
All right, cool.
I already got 2 things.
Right.
I think I'm gonna go pick up some. Let's get some daggers and let's put some glyph of warding explosion on them. That sounds useful.
I mean, I'm doing that too, but that takes an hour each. That only takes an hour a day.
It takes an hour. It takes an hour each.
But we have to you have to use a 3rd or 4th spell slot.
Well, no, you don't need to store a particular spell. Like glyph of warding built in has.
Oh, you just want to use. You just want to have explosive knives. I'm doing something more complicated.
You're thinking too hard.
Like freaking! If I just wanted explosives, I could just cast fireball.
Okay, but the difference is that someone else can use explosives.
You work on that then.
Oh, you should give me the explosives. I'll be very responsible with it.
All right. So what's the trigger? If it hits something, like what's going on? You know, saying if it hits something is very vague.
I don't think it's that big. All right. Well, I'm making explosive knives.
We're making explosive. Okay.
We're just dumping spell slots on that.
That
cool.
Like I said, that's just for spell slots. It won't take too much time, like an hour a day.
Well, it takes an hour per cast.
Yeah.
So it takes like a significant part of the day. And I'm also helping training Swallow.
Yeah.
So that's my major.
But like, how many are you doing?
How many am I doing? I'm dumping 3 spell slots per day on it.
How much money do you have?
Yeah.
You need a diamond dust for this.
Yeah, we have lots of money.
How much diamond dust do you have?
How much diamond dust do I have? Well, none, but I'm assuming that we can buy that shit.
Yes, but there is a numbered supply. Diamonds are rare.
I'm pretty sure.
You're gonna have to negotiate with.
Are you buying as many diamonds as you want? You get with this?
Yeah, how much can we buy? How much can we buy?
Let's see how many diamonds you can find.
Didn't I buy pulverized diamond dust for
You did.
Swallow
How much do you have right now, diamond dust wise?
Well, I assume that Swallow is using it for something.
How much do I have? I think I have 1K, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I assume that this guy's using it for something. So, like, let's find out how much I can source.
Okay. Give me an investigation check as you scour the market. Okay, that's pretty good.
I just bought them off Amazon. Come on, Swallow.
Okay, access to Amazon as I am a bird.
Oh. So you can actually order by phone.
Alright. You can find 2,500 diamond worth of diamonds. Gold worth of diamonds.
And 2,500 diamonds worth of diamonds.
20,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's just buy that much. Why
Yeah,
not?
I have 1,000 GPs worth of.
Yeah. Why not? Let's just buy that much. I'm sure we'll find a use for that much. Why the fuck not? We have like billions of gold just sitting in the fucking bank anyway. Whatever.
Okay.
So I need 200 per glyph, so I can make 5 glyphs. I'll have to figure out what 5 glyphs I make. I'll do it some other time.
Yeah, we can do that retroactively.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm not doing that every day, so I probably
Yeah, you can. If you just want to do 5, that's fine. That doesn't count in time. With 2,500, you can make what 14 or 15? It takes 200 gold each. You said.
100 gold each.
Yeah, so you can make 14, Dave.
It's
Wait,
12.
I'm 12. I'm fucking dumb. 12.
Math.
Yeah.
And that would take. How many spell slots do you need?
Well, that would take 12 spell slots.
Yeah, and
So
so
that
it
would
would only
take
take
4
12 hours split up. So you could still do other stuff.
All right. Well, I'm
'Cause-
tutoring Swell, and I guess I'm going to go and I'm probably also going to spend time learning some spells or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Alright, what can I do as a minor thing?
Oh, is Wakonga shop still only 2nd level spell scrolls?
Remember, he can make 3rd level spell scrolls. It's just not public.
Oh, okay.
But for you, he'll like make them. Like he made.
Can I write a scroll? Can I write a scroll?
Yeah.
How much is it? What is the?
Let me check.
You know what I'm trying to. You know what I'm trying to ask.
I just need to check the old notes. I remember I had a old anvil thing for this.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. What else is everyone else? Any test what you want to do?
I'm looking over a map and deciding how I should send out the Emerald Enclave. But in terms of stuff, probably not trading anything right now because
Okay.
it doesn't seem feasible in terms of my build and the time we have. Yeah, pass for now.
I am unsealing my secret thief abilities.
What level are you looking for, Lawrence?
Let's say 3rd spell level
It
scroll.
would take 100 gold, and it would take all your time to do 1 spell scroll.
Take a whole goddamn week. I found the article. On your
Okay.
thing. I
Perfect.
found it. Also, I probably will be casting Fabricate or some 4th level spell each day for something for some reason.
That will
I
cut
don't know.
back costs on like stuff you might need to do.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing
Alright.
something with that. I don't know.
I am going to train in stealth with Scam, and it's going to be a miserable experience.
Scam's gonna teach you how to skulk through places.
No, I am remembering how to do it because I used to do it. It's just I'm doing it with Scam because it's fucking Scam.
Okay.
It's gonna be a grand time. No, you should sneak and get me a hamburger. That's gonna
I'm
be
not
your
helping
task.
you. I'm not helping you do this shit.
Okay, but you're still gonna be leaving money for the burger. It's okay. You just gotta be sneaky about it, though.
My fucking-
I have these tools. I can help.
Look, I know I used to be what I used to do this stuff, but no. I'm retired.
It's not stealing. You're still paying for it. You just need
Oh my-
to not be noticed while you're doing it.
Oh my god. Do you even do that type of stuff?
Yeah, I do whatever, honestly.
Alright. So let's
I
start
flick
going
another bugger.
through some. Swallow, you're learning how to fucking do warcasty shit. Give me
Also, right.
give me
Forecasting.
a general. Let me see. Give me an Arcana check with advantage. Thanks to Dave.
You mean with? Let me check. What does enhance ability do again?
Oh, that also gives you advantage, so I'm gonna lower the DC as well.
All right. Because now that I have decided that cheating is not off the table, I will also cheat for myself.
Nice.
Wow, that was bad.
What did you click? Did you click from your sheet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You have advantage, so roll again. Well, let me check the DC.
I'm looking at how many inspiration die we have.
Yeah. You are starting pretty... Dave, he's a bad student the first couple days. He's doing pretty poorly. You don't think you'll finish in a week?
Well, we're gonna work this guy pretty hard. Don't worry, we're trying.
Would you like to use one of your inspirations?
Where? How much inspiration do we have again?
5.
Just fucking burn them, who cares?
All right. That will be enough. Within the week, he does. The first 2 days are a bit poor. He's like raises his shield and tries to defend normally with his body rather than like actually falling into the lessons. Getting hit and then really like gritting his teeth, concentrating on the spell. But eventually, you teach him the ins and outs. So the next few days, he does better, and eventually, you're just like bashing him, and he's like maintaining his bless spell to let you bash him harder. And
I need to edit my sheet now.
Yep.
Let's beat that medical knowledge out of you. Come on.
I don't like where this is going.
So you retrain a medic to warcaster. Let's see. Dave, are you making that spell scroll?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a spell scroll. I'll figure out what it is. I will make a spell scroll.
Okay. Give me a... Where is this? Checking the rules. Hit an Arcana check. DC 13.
13, that's basically free.
Free! Wow, that's karma.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Free, you said.
That's fucking hilarious.
The first day you start writing it and you start, be like, yo, this is so easy. You remember when you had to do this as like your homework assignments for school all the time as a project, Like you had to do that like in fucking 2 days because the professor was like an asshole and made you all like, super into it. And you're like, yeah, I fucking did this easy. And then you make a mistake. You're like, okay, I'll just finish that tomorrow. You come back. Fuck! What mistake did I make? Why did I make that again? You make another mistake. Is there anything you want to do to improve that roll over the course of the week?
Hey, swallow.
What?
Okay, look. I'm not saying I fucked up, but you need to help me with this. Look at this
my
thing.
fucking god, hold on.
Look. There's a bug. There's a bug in my scroll.
I can't help. I can't help you freaking do this because I didn't go to college, but I'm sure God can help you.
I sure fucking hope so.
Oh, your D4.
Guidance will not help with this. Guidance is not a long-term thing.
I cast Enhance Ability.
Alright, I'll let that go. Go ahead and re-roll the Arcana check.
Literally, everyone's cheating out here.
I found the bug.
Wow, okay.
I missed a semicolon.
I'm glad.
Up to like the full week, right? You like stay up a lot of the nights. Like you're exhausted and sometimes you're just hitting swallow to like get that exhaustion out of you until you're like, wait a minute. Oh, that rune is backwards. You fucking fix it finally. You do go through extra materials. It costs you an additional 100 gold, but you do finish the spell scroll.
Neat. It's fireball.
Nice.
It's probably fireball.
Nice. All right, yeah. You finish that spell scroll. Fui, you're training with Jasmine, correct?
And swallow.
And Swallow. What are you doing with Swallow?
Apparently teaching her how to cast Enhance Ability.
Ah, yes. If you're trying to learn that spell, give me an Arcana check as well. Are you casting Enhance Ability on her while she's doing this?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
All of my spell slots is literally going into this at this rate.
You have advantage thanks to
It's
Swallow.
like my second and third spell slots are all going into this.
Okay, that is better. It takes you a good 3 days, but eventually you find a melody that resonates with you and your Fey Bloom heritage that understands what it is to not just manipulate someone's intentions through charm, but also bolster their abilities. Whether it comes to their intelligence, their wisdom, their ability to think clearer or, be hardier. You understand it's just almost an extension of your inspiration. And you learn Enhance Ability within 3 days.
You see. What about Jessamine? Let's go.
Jessamine time. Alright, Jessamine is a strict-ass teacher. From the first day, you understand that she's been treating you kindly as a, younger girl that's been forced into this sort of bond, which she had also to grow, but she is very stringent about this is good for you. So you're gonna sit down and listen to all these lectures.
I'm enjoying this. I've been through this. I like where this is going.
And the first 3 days while you're studying with Swallow is literally nothing but lectures. She won't let you do anything magical. She won't let you try any of the powers. She is just funneling foundational stuff into you.
I'm watching from the silence. I'm like, yep, I've been through this.
Alright, I will take out my frustration at night. On Swallow.
Wait.
Give me...
That sounds
Scouting in the middle of the fucking night while I was trying to sleep. If I can't sleep, Swallow can't sleep either. I'm gonna go into this room and start playing my fucking flute.
I cast silence on my own bed.
Oh, that's very good.
I continue snoring. Nothing wakes me up unless I let it.
I'm not bothered because I had to sleep in near scam every single fucking day anyway.
Slam! My name's Slam from now. I'm gonna slam you.
Give me a d20 plus 5 for now as plus. Oh, actually, this is your intelligence check first. Let me see.
She's also cheating for this.
Give me a d20.
I rolled a d20 again.
Okay, that's not good because it was a history check and that's -1, so that was a 3. The first 3 days you do, like, you know, get back at Swallow during the night and then realize, shit, you feel even tired the next morning because, like, your sleep isn't great. And which doesn't mean quite a few times is to take the stick and, like, you know, hit it on your desk to wake you back up. She continues and into the foundations. Shit. Is there anything you're doing to try and improve that roll?
Do I have enhanced ability for that?
That's Swallow. This is before you finish the training yourself.
Dude, I've already said I'm using all of my second and third spell slots to cast this shit.
Okay, roll a history check. As you try to get all the information. She's drilling you on spirit folk lore, spirit folk information, just how they work. And it's just not sinking in. And Jessamine, not growing frustrated, but looks of disappointment do appear on her face. But she continues on.
I pop in to see the progress every once in a while. I was like, maybe we need a different approach.
Day 4, day 5 pass, and she's still drilling in the foundations. She's, you know, testing you on occasion, and you're not doing so well on the tests, and she is recovering the material. Day 7 comes, and the week ends, and Jessamine looks at you and says, well, I'll be honest, we might need more time.
How more?
Well, it's evident that you don't take to the lecture style that applied to me as much. But it'll take at least another week.
Let me go ask the others. Guys, we have.
What?
Fui comes home that 7th day, dejected, sits around the table with you all.
Let me guess. You're not doing too hot in your studies, are you?
I shoot Swallow up with a flare. How's Orlunga looking, Dave?
How's Orlunga looking?
Yeah, we sent some people, like, they come back and, you know, call back, you know, like...
I don't know. I think you're supposed to ask Tess about that.
No, Destiny's people.
She's the one sending the people over.
Destiny's people, like, contact Destiny's people?
Oh, Tess can... Oh, wait. I don't know if Tess sent any of the regiments over to check it out.
We could retroactively send one over.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we can.
But Jessamine also sent one, so I guess there'll be sort of 2.
You would know that Jessamine Stringent is not going to arrive. It's only been about, like, a week since they left. It'll take them at least another week to get there. Even if they make very good time.
What about my rangers? Would they move faster or about the same speed?
They would move faster because they are trained, like, in the wildlife.
That means agents are more like city agents.
Yeah. It is. Let me just check the distance real quick. It is about 230 miles to Orlunga. It will take them at least... That's normally by a unseasoned individual, 23 days. So it would take 3 weeks. So it would take 3 weeks, 2 weeks for Jessamines people to get there. It would take probably 1 week for your guys to get there.
And then once they get there, they'd have to like send something back.
Yeah.
And that would take like maybe 2 days, you said? Okay, let's say I retroactively send one team to Orlunga as well. You know, get some multiple perspectives, and they'll be like, well, I still needed some time to hear back. They probably just got to there. Unless someone spilled, you know, someone spent the money to get some sending stones earlier, but...
We should get some sending stones for all of them, man. You should carry around a fucking sack of 6 sending stones. That sounds kind of useful anyway.
To buy sending stones?
Yeah, 6 pairs of sending stones. I wonder if Okanaga has 6 pairs of sending stones.
Yeah. That's actually like one of the... I will say like one of the cool things like the arcane university have that, you know, normal. Like, it's what the preppy schools have that, you know, the normal schools, that they always like hold over them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why you get your own private phone call with Valindra. I mean, what?
Oh yeah, I have that stone.
Want to go call her and ask her to bring some people over?
Hey Valindra, you want to go blow up a fucking zombies?
Are you calling her?
Yes. Hey Valindra, you want to go blow up some zombies?
She picks up.
Ooh, are you asking her on a date? Ooh, I nudged.
Hey, you want to go on a
Dave.
blow up zombies date?
I nudged
Through
Dave
gritted
as he was in
teeth.
the car.
Okay.
No.
All right. In canon, Dave sends. What do you start out with, Dave?
Hey Valindra.
Dave Morales. Pleasure.
Hey, baby, you want to
Yeah.
go on a date? Yeah.
I see you only ghosted me for what is it? 2 weeks.
I was
this time?
laughing too hard.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds about right. Hey, look, I got some important news for you.
Yes, of course. What?
Yes,
could-
everyone on the continent's gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah, unless we wipe out about 4,000 zombies from Orlunga. I'm sure you know the place.
As I recall, that ancient city is shrouded by a very potent mist.
Yeah, well, shit happened.
Not anymore. I call from the next room.
No, we can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, we can't.
All we know is that Scam is trying to rip Dave into doing something. I'm too busy laughing.
You can hear
No.
Dave's side of the conversation.
Yeah, well, shit happened. So that's not true anymore.
Dave Morales. Undoing the magical seals of an ancient temple and forsaking its civilization? You have outdone yourself!
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You want to help me fix that?
Well, I would, considering you've put so much work in, it's definitely an arcane bounty lies there. I would definitely be interested.
Well, that sounds great. How do you happen to have any other like college friends or some shit that, you know, an extra 20 fireballs might help?
Wait,
I
no,
don't
you
know.
can't say that. She wants to be alone.
Yeah, that was a date, man.
Well, like I
Actually,
said,
I ram freaking Dave with my elbow because he's ruining the date plan, man.
Well, we're all sitting here very interested in this
I'm not
conversation.
here.
I passed Flea some popcorn.
well,
If she's there.
like I've mentioned before, if you hopefully did not forget, my current employer has given me quite the control of our operations in Chult. I'm sure I could mass quite a few men together.
All right. Well, you willing to take on 4,000 zombies plus two extremely powerful lieutenant lich underlings?
If they are normal and dead, that's not the problem, but I would be interested on who is controlling so many. Who are these lieutenants you speak of?
Well, we got some dragon-looking ass
Hmm.
who we don't really know a ton about, and then what was the other one? So
The
what was
one
the
who
other guy?
can the
Succubus.
Oh yeah,
succubus that
some
changes
some shape shifting ass succubus.
Demonkin
Yes.
and Dragon.
Yeah, we got demons and dragons and dead people. It's everything you ever hoped for in Wizard
Also,
College.
they're
And
probably
an
gonna.
ex-werewolf.
Also, it's probably gonna happen in dungeons. So we got a lot of D's going on, and maybe we'll get one more if Dave decides to agree on it.
Well, I can't say I'm not flattered that you would come to me with such a proposition. But what's wrong with me just sending some agents undercover of my own to loot the place?
Like, do what you want, but there's like about 4,000 zombies there. Like,
Oh, don't worry. My agents and I, we have a way with the undead.
okay, well that's great. I'm just saying, like, no matter what you can loot what you want, but you're not gonna be able to keep it if you're all fucking dead after they do whatever they're gonna do there.
And what are they doing there?
Well, that's a good fucking question. It would be nice if I knew.
It would be, but you were never one to study.
Ooh!
I continue not.
You can't even hear this shit, Swallow. I'll kill you.
No, tell me, Dave, this is a very intriguing proposition, and I would love to work together with your fine heroes that you've assembled, but my employer looks for more results than, good deeds. What would
I don't know. Not dying is a pretty good one. What would be in it for you? I don't know. I could pay your ass. I don't know what the fuck do you want from me.
I don't think what you have could interest me in terms of.
Oh my
money.
god, Dave, you're going about this the wrong way. Like, gotta tell her that there's like very interesting stuff in the temple that no one's ever gotten access to, and you have some insider knowledge about some of that stuff.
Yeah, we could get you a nice conversation with a 1,000-year-old sage that's been chilling out there.
Also, throw in the fact that you go on a date with her. That'll get her. I promise.
We can get coffee later.
Give me a persuasion check.
What did you say?
Give me a persuasion check, Dave. I will give you advantage because you have swallow wingmanning literally for you.
What are you saying to me?
Dude, you don't understand. We're all helping you out here, dude. Freaking Fui, give him bardic inspiration. We all gotta pitch in for this.
I give him bardic inspiration.
I'm calling upon the power of the god.
Roll the bardic inspiration, which is a D6.
8.
D8.
I will even call upon the power of the gods if I have to.
Alright, that's a 23. What do you mean guidance?
Yeah, I'm giving guidance.
Roll a D4.
What is bounded accuracy anyway?
25. There are degrees of success that I was picturing in my head. You hear her actually pause amidst the conversation.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that coffee line was really good.
It was the coffee, wasn't it?
And this whole time, to make canon sense, right? The sending stone has been emitting her voice so everyone can fucking hear and not... It makes sense. You hear the sending stone goes inert. And you hear a private sending message in your head, Dave. Why don't... I'll make myself available in town next Tuesday.
God fucking damn, what day is it? Does anyone know what day of the week it is?
That's in 4 days' time.
We gotta stay for 4 days!
Perfect! See?
Hey, is it?
Yeah, the line is open.
Does Dave say that out loud? Does Dave say that out loud?
If we have an appointment in 4 days, so I guess you can keep studying.
Okay.
Appointment in 4 days, I see. How interesting. Would you mind if we come along?
Didn't you just say you didn't want
to
it?
say that it was gonna be a 2-person date anyways.
No, I mean, I'm not saying we'll be there. I mean, we'll be around.
I can't silence him, Swallow.
Coffee is not a spectator sport, Swallow.
I walk out of the circle because I know how to spell. I'm just saying.
Cast it again.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to go find where the nearest coffee place is.
Okay, but what about... No, more importantly, what about Karui?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Wakanga has it covered.
Oh,
I will say, within the course of the last week, Jasmine has sent over materials both on Mesro, as well as the number of contacts she has talked of clerics-wise, it will take them a while to get to Chult. They will take a number of, like, you know, it'll take at least, it's been a week. They got notice to them. It'll take at least 2 weeks for a high enough level cleric to make it here.
We got time.
We'll
got
spend
time.
some time probably exploring or whatever.
I guess I'm learning how to be sneaky with Scam.
Okay, you're trying to learning how to be sneaky, as in proficiency. itself?
Relearning how to be sneaky.
How'd you lose that?
No, it's just lore based.
Oh,
It used to
okay.
be sneaky.
Okay. just
Once
narrative.
upon a time, I was sneaky. Now I just know how to have fast fingers.
Nice.
I'm also waiting for news back from my agents on our
But,
Yep.
I figure since we might be picking a pit stop back on my old city, might be worthwhile to learn how to be sneaky again.
Is there anything else you guys did during that first week? Even though you wouldn't have known it, you could start something, because it would take minimum 2 weeks to learn a feat if you did want to, or fighting styles.
Okay, if we're staying for 2 weeks, then I'll look up feats maybe.
Yeah.
I want to go look for a flower shop to help Dave on his date.
Okay, so apparently I'm doing my sneaking in a freaking flower shop.
Yeah. Now it's time to just sneak. I changed my mind. I didn't want the burger anymore. Now I just want to help set up Dave with.
All right, we're getting
whatever her name is. That's- I don't
flowers
care
for
about her. I just
Dave
want her.
very sneakily. In fact,
Yeah.
my whole exam will be to be sneaky at Dave's date.
Yeah. I need you to
There
take
we
notes
go.
on
We
the
did
date.
it. There
I
we
need-
go.
I
We
need- I
figured
got
it out.
I got it.
Scam and I will be sneaky.
All right.
Completely occupied.
Fui, what'd you say?
Completely occupied in this time.
You are retraining with Jasmine, right? Is there anything else you wanted to do? You still have time to do something else, because you did your minor activity of learning enhance ability already.
Would you like to help teach us? Would you like to learn a proficiency?
This is cram school right now.
Right,
I will-
but you have some time after cram school.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is cram school. I'm gonna fit in as much as I can, so I want to know what I'm able to fit in.
Okay, like options. It's only already been a week. You would be able to. I don't know. Minor activities would include, like, you know, maybe learning a proficiency, going out and researching some topic of interest. Let me check my doc.
Can I learn a proficiency on top of a feat, or is that too
Yep.
much?
That a proficiency is something minor enough, and then what's it called? The feat would be the major thing.
Wait, how long does it take to learn a proficiency again?
That's going to be at least a week.
Alright. So we're getting a second week?
Yeah, considering Fui wants to keep saying.
Alright. So
Of course,
does
if
that
you
mean that-
learn the proficiency, there's a check you need to pass. So what are you learning stealth? I thought you already had it.
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
Okay, then give me an D20 plus your intelligence.
Well, looks like I'm cheating yet again. Sure, I've been using enhance ability a lot these days. I have to roll intelligence, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to my.
Yeah, regular sheet.
Okay, Ash, can I spend my week?
Alright, I use enhance ability because I'm not that dumb yet.
Okay. Over the course of the week, you sneak with Scam. He shows you the best, like, dens and hidey holes in the old city. A lot of places that you didn't actually know existed, as Scam has been through many of the back alleys. Scam actually introduces you to some of the other orphan kids he knew growing up on the streets. And they, like, you know, you all go, you know, steal some bread off the stalls and whatnot.
I don't steal anything. I pay for everything.
Well, you watch them steal it, because they're gonna fucking still do it.
I pay for it.
You just-
I pay for all of them, apparently.
You sneakily come up to the stall just to pay it.
I sneakily put back the money into his pocket.
I hate this.
Give me contested stealth checks.
Got it.
I have not
Alright,
learned.
time to
I
do
have
You have
stealth
not
check.
learned it
learned.
yet. Oh shit. Pretty good.
Stop it!
God damn, the one time I needed it.
Stop it.
So
Look,
you guys go back
look,
and forth.
I know I'm
sneaking
out
it.
of practice, but I did this before.
And
Stop it.
eventually Swallow...
I wipe a bugger onto one of Swallow's feathers.
Eventually, Swallow, you are able to sneak the money there without Scam noticing that you actually sneaked the money, so he can't return it. And eventually, over the course of the week, you do gain proficiency in stealth. Dave, what you were saying?
Up. Can I pick up some stoneworker's tools proficiency?
Yeah.
I know I was good with the carpenter guy before.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go hunt him down. I bet he knows the stoneworker.
All right.
Or-
Give me a sec. You are revisiting the dockyard area. Actually, no, not the dockyard area. You're going to here. The Temple of Inspiration, where they had stoneworkers and whatnot that you discussed. And they point you there.
Yeah, and by stonework, I'm referring to like construction-y type shit.
Yeah. So, like, you had known the dock workers at first, and considering you had worked in that area, they're more woodworking. If you wanted someone for stoneworker, they bring you to the altar of inspiration and show you there. And it's going to be up to you to convince someone to take you on as an apprentice amongst their work. What would you say as they introduce you to one of the, let's say, a dwarf individual who is just like banging on some wood to sculpt, make an artistic rendition of Uptao? What would you say to him as you walk into his shop? He's not giving them time of day at the moment.
Hey, what's up? What?
Huh?
Hello!
What do you want?
I'm looking for a little quick apprenticeship.
Why?
Well, I think it'd be kind of useful, and I got some skills to bring to the table, you know?
Everyone thinks I'm just wasting my life. Why do you think it's useful?
Well, I'm thinking out in the... I'm thinking I'm going to be going on a little bit of expeditions out there, and I happen to know some wizardly tricks, you feel? And I'm thinking that I can put these two things together in some way.
You'll make statues of Uptao too? And he points over the statue, which you see is a very modern rendition of Uptao. It's a glistening male macho body of Uptao with very certain features been endowed. And he says,
"It's very nice. I think his dick could be bigger though."
You're right. Should I remove the loincloth? I've been making it bulging, but maybe I should just remove it altogether.
Yeah, I think that would sell better. Like, I think the young dwarf ladies are into that.
Wait. You're right. Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Where did the advantage come from?
Because you know, told him that you aligned with his interests.
Was it persuasion?
Yes.
Sure. We're trying out here.
Okay. You're right. I think maybe I could try that with his buttocks as well.
I think so.
Firm, like even though you feel the stone, it needs to almost feel real if you close your eyes. Come
You
here,
need to feel it in your heart.
And he doesn't like ever like acknowledge accepting you as apprentice, but he just keeps like telling you to do stuff, try this out, you know, and like getting you to work throughout the week.
Works for me.
Which turns into a lot of butt sculpting. Let's see how quickly you pick it up. Make me an intelligence check. Just a d20 plus 5 for your intelligence. Oh, yes. It's important you make both cheeks the right amount of roundedness. One can't be bigger than the other. That turns them off.
And that makes sense. I make sure that they're balanced.
But you can make...
I sneak past this scene. I'm very confused.
What the fuck are you doing at the altar's fault?
I'm sneaking around. It's for practice.
Swallow sneaks on by as Dave, you're just like he's like the dwarven guy has put your hands on the buttocks and making you really feel it, and so you understand the working of the stone.
That makes sense. And they can't be too identical, or else it's unrealistic, right?
I try to add a third butt cheek in there. It doesn't work, I don't think.
You just walk over. How do you put a third butt cheek in there?
He
way,
sneaks over. He
It's made
sneaks
of stone.
over and attempts to add a third butt cheek.
Yes, I attempt to carve a third butt cheek.
With stone tools?
Yes.
Give me a sleight of hand check. Well, let me bring you to your token.
Bring me in, I got this.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
I have sleight of hand stuff for a reason, right?
as when Dave and the Dwarven Masters on their lunch break discussing the efficacy of...
Wait, it says I gotta put a value. What the hell?
Oh shit, I need to fix that macro, I forgot.
Ha! Yeah, it's been gone for that long!
Give me a +7, a d20 +7 in bracket, so...
Just roll a d20 die.
Like that. Within brackets. Good. 16. Dave, you come back after a lunch break where the dwarf's like, no, but it is alright for the balls to be one bigger and one less. You know, you call that vasocele. And as you walk in, you see, one of the butt cheeks have been split to make a third one. And the dwarf's like, what? Did you do this?
I was just with you talking.
How? You tell me no lies. Did you do this?
There's no way I could have done it. We've been at lunch the last hour.
It's a masterpiece. I didn't know you had this in you. You had such avant-garde. You could bring a new wave to the stonemasonry district.
It was all me.
Amazing! And so, over the course of the week, he has you form more and more 3-butted Ooptaus that he will soon be showing off, and it's going to commission the Golden Throne and the other merchant princes to replace the Ooptau statue in the Bay Area with this one.
Hell yeah, I am a legend.
Been there, shaped history, all me.
And you gain stone masonry tools.
I'm a prodigy.
So, Dave's week is eventful. Anyone else? Still first week stuff if you wanted to start on anything.
Alright, it's time for second week stuff. It's time for me
not yet.
Right.
Tess, are you doing anything first week?
I'm looking through feeds.
Okay, yeah, you can keep taking your time.
Week 2.
I'm waiting to... We'll be right back from Oralunga in week 2. Let me double check my list.
Oh yeah, do you want to decide where you sent your other agents as well, by the way?
I haven't decided yet. Can we do retroactive?
Yes,
or
we'll
do
do
we
retroactive. That'll be fine.
And, still thinking about feats and proficiencies,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think I have anything plot relevant the first week, though.
Swallow, is there anything else you want to do?
Not in the first week, no. I think I already
second
did
week,
everything I had to do in the first week. Second week? Yeah. It's time to re-look at the freaking books again and learn how to be a real doctor.
You want to learn the medic?
No, I'm just learning the proficiency.
Oh, okay. Where are you learning it from?
Ah, shit. What are my options besides my book?
Mm.
Alright, looks like I'm going to Dave yet again. I think Dave has proficiency in medicine.
Dave says AFK some minutes.
Dave is out and about. Is there anyone? Okay, Fui, let's do your second week of Jessamine.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help freaking Fui cram again.
Give me.
I mean, I can do that too now, right?
Yes, you can do it yourself now, so she doesn't need you. But give me, as Jessamine says, alright, if we're going to actually make some progress this week, I'll bring everything and try and summarize everything we were supposed to cover last week in one day, and you'll have a final exam. If you pass it, we'll move on. Otherwise, we're going to have to go over all the material again. Do you understand?
Can I get full to Dragon for this? And can I bardic die myself for this?
Yes, since it's an exam, I'll let you do those things. You cannot bardic die yourself.
What? You want me to help you cheat? Fine.
I will say, Swallow, you have to come to actually Jessamine's place for this, because...
I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing anything shifty in any way whatsoever.
Yes, moral support and all that, that's fine. Fui, give me a history check with advantage, because you enhance ability yourself, and guidance, as you get guidance from Swallow.
I use my newly learned Warcaster ability to make freaking hand motions from under my pockets.
1d4.
1d4? Alright. Very well. Holy shit, you've never, crammed before, but you understand the struggles that you saw in Dave's memory when you're at Oralunga, of those sleepless nights just, cramming for school after school, and you're like, do all, regular children go through this? Is this what people have to go to school for, to suffer through this pain.
I want to go and play.
Yeah, right. And like quite a few times you like almost fall asleep at the desk as Jessamine like keeps you literally for like 24 hours.
I kicked the freaking chair.
You're like forced to stay up. You're like, you look out the window and Jessamine like fucking brings your head back to your notes. And it's a fucking struggle, but you fucking get through it. And as the day comes to pass, you take your final exam. Your eyes are blurry. You're like nodding your head off, but you're going question by question. And Jessamine looks at the paper. Well, that's at the very least a passing grade, I suppose. And Afa like pokes Jessamine's cheek. Yes, very well. Maybe let's go on to the practicals then. And you passed the first part of your lessons.
I breathe a sigh of relief with my hand still making motions from under my pocket.
Alright. Let's go into... This will be more singular to you, and this... I needed some more time to formulate how I would be teaching you this, because it is more to your own style, and so it will not fit what I and how I've learned my training, but we'll do our best to make your magic blossom as mine did. And she goes into a lot of details, and you actually understand why she put the foundations into you, as she taught you about the spirit folk and how their magic is different from traditional magic, how it's a lot more about either emotions, feelings, voice, and connections, bonding with certain ideas. As you try to incorporate into yourself, you understand that the first form of power that enveloped in you, Fui, your voice, came from a compulsion, came from a way of putting ideas in other people's heads and having them carry it out. That power eventually evolved into getting ideas from other people's heads, hearing them at first and talking to them, but then understanding them, understanding their emotion, and evolved as the natural cycle of things. Go ahead and give me a d20 plus your charisma, which is 5, as you try and further develop this. Plus 5 would make that 8.
I'd like to cast Enhance ability on yourself.
Would you like to enhance ability yourself?
Yes.
Alright, roll with advantage, as instead of giving yourself Fox Cunning, you give yourself the 1 for charisma. Six plus 5 is 11. It's challenging. You're focusing on emotion. What emotion do you think Fui focuses on as she thinks of the beguiling nature of the phase? She thinks of the, understanding of thought and the telekinetic ways that all the Fae that she's encountered have just understood each other via they could telepathically connect. What does Fui try to surge forward? What does she focus on when she's trying to develop this bond with her origin?
Curiosity.
Alright. As you ponder on curiosity, how it can take more of a form with your magic, it's difficult because curiosity, in essence, is mystery. It's not knowing, which is part of the curiosity, which is thrilling. And how can you develop something that's part of not knowing? Jessamine can help you and cannot, where her reasoning comes a lot more from the intellectual side of things. She wanted to know exactly how the elemental energies coincided in Chult. But you work on the curiosity and try and develop it into a form of magic. And you think you start sparking on something, and it's just at the tip of what you've been working on. Jessamine, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to carry on this endeavor. You'll have to work on it yourself. Perhaps you just need the right incentive, not something that can be done in books in a classroom, but experience.
I fucking inspiration point on this fucking bullshit.
Would you like to?
I have my 1 from Saja.
You can.
I'm doing it.
Blow it, blow it.
My fucking god!
Oh,
Crap!
One more time.
V is
One more
actually
time.
Alright, does that reduce the part?
I think
Yeah.
Fui had inspiration herself that she spent.
I think we added it last time to party.
Because
I thought we had a shared pool.
You had a
Yeah,
shared
sure.
pool, and you also have one that you
Yeah,
have yourself.
How do I say?
and we last time I used one, we used it from the shared pool.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one didn't deplete from the shared pool. It was the one Fui had herself.
One more time. One more time.
This is the final caller. You want to spend any more?
Inspiration points do we have in the shared pool?
Or
4? Oh my god, this is so fucking cursed!
One more time. One more time.
do you believe in luck?
I feel like in the future.
I don't know if I can bed luck this.
One
You cannot
more
bend like
time.
this.
One
Yeah, I
more
can't.
time.
Out of character, can I ask? What do I?
I
What's
will tell you the DC is 15.
One more
So
time.
you would need to roll at
Can't-
least a 10.
Can we ask other characters for their insight on this matter potentially? Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's affected.
Guidance will not affect this.
Dude, I
It's only
don't.
last a minute, so
Yeah, no. I'm saying maybe we can in character help Fui understand more about what she's trying to do.
Yeah. That could have an effect on the DC.
So Fui, how's your lessons going?
Swallow. I just want to go play.
Huh. Lessons are rough. What
I
are
don't
they
know.
about? What is she trying to make you do? You got through the test, right?
I don't even know
You don't
I
even
don't
know.
what's going on anymore.
Yeah. Well, okay, what is she trying to make you do?
that's a familiar feeling.
It's been a lot more meditation this week, Fui, as well as like inner insight. She's been trying to walk you through your ideas, and you've been like calling on your own magic to try and do different things, but it hasn't been coming together. You have been able to like compel, right, using your voice, and you have been using your mind delve more so. But you
All right,
haven't-
so is she like trying to explain to me that she's like trying to figure out how to invoke curiosity into her magic or something?
Swallow. I don't know what I don't know.
You don't know what you don't know. Can you tell me what she's trying to tell you to do?
Learn about what I don't know.
Learn about what you don't know.
Curiosity.
I go to freaking. You're learning about curiosity?
How am I supposed to learn about this?
Oh, I freaking Swallow sits down and thinks about it. It's like, why don't you just focus on the feeling of wanting to go outside and play? Like, it's not something you're supposed to study, really.
I thought this was cram school.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, has cram school been working out for you?
It's been like philosophy classes, and yeah, that's what it'd be the most akin to.
Has cram school been working out for you?
I don't know. I don't think I'm made for this.
So yeah, why don't you, instead of thinking about how you have to learn this, just think about playing next time you have to do this.
Aw.
What?
Let me get some other opinions.
I pick my buggers.
See?
Yeah.
This is scam right here.
Model
Very
students.
I give very good. I was totally a student. I've always been a student.
Let me work on my
learning.
scroll on the next table.
I kick scam in the freaking chair.
You move your stuff over, Dave. Fui
Uh-huh.
moves over with you.
Hi, Fui. Are you? Do you need something?
About the school thing,
Uh huh.
I need help.
Okay.
Swallow tells me to just think about playing instead of thinking about school. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, that's what I wanted to when I was in school.
So that's what I'm supposed to do?
Well, that's probably not what you're supposed to do. What are you trying to do?
Learn about curiosity.
What the hell does that mean? What do you do? Why?
I don't know. And I need to know about what I do.
Alright, you're gonna need to give me some context on your lessons a little bit. What are we trying to learn here? We're trying to build some fundamentals here.
I'm gonna go into Fui's room and start looking for her painting.
Hey, that's my stuff.
Oh, okay. Where's your painting?
It's okay, I'll beat the shit out of him later.
I go to Fui and take out my tail. I stop the illusion. You have my tail.
Pull the tail.
Okay. You remember that painting you drew when I was like, on fire last time? Remember that?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you were drawing that painting?
I mean, it felt kind of cool.
Well, maybe try focusing on that then.
Nah, just focus on playing my tail. Yeah.
I gave her that advice already.
No, not just playing with my tail. This
my
is different.
Tess, did you ever go to school?
Dave was my tutor, I'm afraid.
I'm clearly helpful, man. Come on.
God damn.
I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Hey, I only use a stick with Swallow.
I am better at meditation than he is, though.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, you got it there.
Why did you bring me into this?
Well, 'cause
Also, I'm not
Not
here.
learning. You just
I'm
beat the fucking shit into me.
Alright, I'll put you down at night and ask you.
okay. So my
Not my
whole
fault
was
you're
a
trying to be
monastery. So if we're
responsible,
doing
Swallow.
philosophy here. I can dig up the bullshit lines we give to the tourists.
What about how do you invoke curiosity then? Do they have any lines about that?
So like 3 blocks down the monastery, there is an inn that sort of serves as a brothel.
Huh. And?
I nudged towards Swallow. You want to go there?
I don't know. I think they invoke a lot of curiosity, so they get a lot of patrons. But I don't think that works for.
I don't think this is quite PG for Fui's ears.
I'll definitely take some curiosity to learn the wizard shit. Yes.
Also, I mean, we do encourage curiosity because we deal with information. And you do too much, and you get your hands chopped off because ain't nobody like a snitch.
I think that's a different life lesson to be learning here. Alright, Fui, I hope we were helpful. Good luck!
Yeah, I mean...
I find these tips helpful in varying degrees. Some are questionable.
I don't know.
I look like I just got caught picking my boogers. What?
I start chanting the meditation chants we do for the tourists.
Oh yeah, if you're in doubt, just start chanting the sutras. What could possibly go wrong? How did the sutra even go anyways?
Oh, this is probably not great.
Alright, good luck, Fui. Hope you figure it out tomorrow.
And so if we return tomorrow for another day of lessons with Jasmine, and she has you, well, what do you internalize when you think of curiosity, Fui?
Play?
Alright, what is so curious about playing then?
I think they go together. They're hand in hand.
Well, alright, but are you curious to play? Or do you play because you're curious?
You play with people because you're curious what they will do.
So
that's why I always play with Swallow.
You trick, you deceive, or you tease them because you want to get a reaction out of them. You're curious.
Swallow is sneezing in their freaking house. I feel like someone's talking shit about me.
So someone's always talking shit about you.
Yeah, it was me.
I hate
Anyways.
this.
Is there? I see what you're saying, Fui, but at the root, what is curiosity to you? More than just playing, what is it to everyone?
Need to know more.
Yes,
See.
that's good. So
I need to know how Swallow uses the toilet. Like, does he like pull back the feathers? Or...
Why are you asking these questions?
I'm curious. There's time of curiosity, and that's all I've been thinking about, man.
This is
Come
definitely
on.
a side conversation. Wow, Fui's having her introspective navel gazing.
yeah, the next day when you're sneaking about, Scam just ask those questions. Jasmine continues, Fui. It's perhaps the need to know more. It's the seeking of knowledge curiosity is rooted in. Have you ever been curious on others' actions more than just, curious what a trick might do to them?
I always want to know if people are lying to me.
And one of your new powers allows you to do this, no? To read their emotions?
Shit, she fucking.
And perhaps this is just a theory, perhaps you can try it more. Perhaps indulging in curiosity would be a good stimulus for you. Why don't spend today, go out. Maybe what you're right, maybe at your roots you enjoy playing more than being stuck inside. But don't do it invasively, but peer into the minds of any you pass by. And just take a curious look into their lives, more so than just what they're feeling, but what they're going through. Curiosity is not just always positive, remember. You might discover something you don't like. Perhaps you have yet to accept that.
If you poke around too much, you get your hand chopped off.
Try it on test first.
Oof.
Right? Tess, what are you in the midst of doing? Let's say generally.
Did we ever buy the sending stones retroactively?
Sure, if you want to. They would be... Let me get a price. They would be 700 gold.
Each?
Yep.
Set? Each
Two
set?
sets.
700 times.
Dude, how much money do we have?
6. We have like 8 or 9,000 gold left.
Dude, we're
actually.
literally spending this much on
having our own fucking personal military. Yes,
on sending stones, I mean.
yes, on having our own personal military. Yes.
That's 4,200, right?
You sure we need that many sending stones?
I mean, we could resell it probably.
We got 6 squads, bro.
Oh, I see. You're giving one to each. Alright.
I mean, we should probably... I feel like we should probably get one on the ship too, but they don't really come up this often anymore, right?
Whatever, I can just call them.
Oh, by the way, the ship arrives in port halfway into the second week.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh, hey, Cam! We're back!
Alright, how will...
How's Jenga Anchorage?
They're alright. They, I don't know, they...
Attacked by any zombies recently?
No, actually, we saw some actually move in their jungle, but they were moving to away from us.
God fucking damn it. Were they moving to the freaking, like, north?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, map. Direction. Just...
That way. Points on the map. That way.
Wait, what?
Towards Jenga Anchorage?
Well, away. I'm trying to point away.
You're
Is
just
there
keep
air
pointing.
You mean, like,
I can't turn the arrow.
here?
Okay.
Like going away from
Yeah,
Joffrey.
they're definitely heading towards Orlanga.
But that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Neat.
Okay, let's say we bought at least one set. We'll figure out the exact number
Okay.
later. and I'm here. And they should have arrived by now. Ring ring, checking in.
Oh yeah, like about 2 days after the first week has ended, you do get a message test. It's from which team did you send? Did you send Talon's team or did you send just one of the others?
Oh, is Talon his own team?
Yep.
Is he one of the 6 or like
Yes.
the 7th?
He's one of the 6.
I mean, does it make a difference?
I mean, Talon's got a name.
Yeah, Talon's got a name. Doesn't make a difference. I mean, you said the teams are mostly the same in terms of combat and like research, right? Like they're effectively the same.
They're effectively the same in terms of what they're capable of. Mechanically is what I mean.
Mechanically, narratively. Sure, narratively. I'll keep Talon in Port Nanzero because I need someone like in the. Well, you know what? Talon's better out in the field. Let's toss him out there.
Okay, so he's going to Orlunga?
Yeah.
Okay. That's some important rolls to make. First, a stealth check. Good. They did not get killed.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
And then an investigation check to see how much they find out. All right.
Talon really is better out in the field, huh?
Oh, wait, Tess.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's a real shit show out here. There's I don't think I've ever seen so many organized dead. It's.
I don't like the sound of that.
Alright, let me break it down the best way I know possible. And he'll go into a explanation. So, what you find out is there are multiple regiments of undead, organized, armored, not plain skeleton zombie, but seems to be thralled undead of varying sizes. You do see a number of giant corpses like that you had fought. There is multiple battalions of what appears to be frost giants that have been turned into undead. They are about 2 battalions each with 6 frost giants in them. There are multiple others with zombies, skeletons, totaling about maybe a good 2,000 undead. As well as the individual with the blue scales, Talon says he spotted, but that individual seemed to have been only around for a couple of days before leaving and heading to the south. Ixis similarly headed to the south, but not before another individual and army approached and joined with the first. About another 2,000 undead, as well as 1,000 wanti, lizard, the snake-headed individuals.
Literally everyone's gathering there. What the fuck?
Led by a individual who bandaged and with a long, elongated serpent body. Says, I don't know, Tess, this person seemed like bad news. He was speaking on equal standing with the others. He was leading those weird snake people.
Sounds like another lieutenant.
Wow, this sounds horrible.
So, fellow 1,000 undead, bunch of frost giants, bunch of UNT.
There was also, I don't know, he was, what's it called? He's the one, and explains to you where this individual that came. It seems like Ixis and the blue-scaled individual were doing, checking on the armies, doing first cracks at Orlunga, but they seem to be more so not leading the armies. This third individual is the person actually leading the undead hordes. They seem to have the full control, and they beck and cause undead to do their bidding. Talon, even with his 23 notes, this person, I don't know, they were raising these creatures. We saw them come across corpses of dinosaurs, and he would set up these spells and raise them into these undead beasts, and identifies him as a strong, potent necromancer. Where he did not note seeing Ixis or the blue-scaled individual doing the same. It seems this is the individual that is mostly raising the armies of undead. In addition, besides the undead forces, the Wanti seem to be a battalion, not a full army, but individuals that seem to be much more ill equipped and almost like ruining the grounds. They're not seem to be the main fighting force, but they are like looking, sizing up, taking a stroll, right? Most of those are part of the Royal Guard kept by this main individual. And then there's something else he notes that sends a bit of a chill down your spine. We almost got caught. It's lucky. We have a good job of scrounging ourselves out, but it seems like they also have their own group of scouts. They're these black, short individuals. They blend well with the canopy.
Do they look like a bird?
You can't hear you saying that.
Oh no.
I guess I asked the question, do they look bird-like?
Yeah, they had feathers and these beaks. It seems they have been incorporated into the Wanti's forces, but I don't know, it didn't seem like they were on equal footing. I've seen quite a few of them like pushing the birds around. It seems they've been, I don't know, captured or at least coerced into the army.
I slide a note towards Swallow.
Angry. Angie.
That sounds like the Kenku. As for the Necromancer, he sounds very similar to Rasni.
I will give you a point of inspiration for that.
Whee! Oh boy, shit's coming together. Alright, if what you're saying sounds correct, that they have their own scouts, it'll probably be too dangerous to stand around and keep further watch. Gather as much information you can and retreat for now, I would say.
Alright, we'll make our way back.
Yeah.
Wow, do I get this information at some point?
Yes, I summarize it.
Wonderful. And don't you remember when when I nearly got myself killed at the freaking bridge? Because I threw a fireball and then walked back and got shot a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Not the
That
part
was
where you almost died, but like the other part was awesome.
Oh yeah, you mean the part where you sent a bunch of Kenkus to their deaths? Yeah, I remember that.
Well, they didn't die; it just fell down.
They think they died.
Oh, before I
Didn't
ask,
they literally not die?
before they go back, I asked. It looks like they're not in. They're more like occupying rather than like invasion, right?
Yeah, they seem to have full control, occupying. They're not like damaging the temple at all. Especially the lieutenant like individuals are like walking around inspecting it, walking into where you saw Sergeant Mbaza was, but they don't report seeing any sign of Sergeant Mbaza. They don't report seeing any sign of like battle having occurred here.
No sign of Bottle or Saja.
Can you
Look.
call Saja?
Can who call Saja? Dave? I think we
Tried
tried
that
right?
already.
Oh,
Tried
yeah.
that already, yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
What about now?
Okay, fine. Hello.
Ring ring.
You hear a response. Is this Dave Rallis?
Oh, holy shit! I didn't think it worked. Yo, how's it going?
It's been some time. Are you and your friends safe? You've made it out of the jungle?
Oh, we ain't dead. We chilling at home.
That's good. That's very good.
I got a rock. I got a rock.
Wait, what?
Or I got a rock.
Yeah, we got a rock. We got one of the stones. Another one, anyway. We did.
That's very good. Good. And you actually hear from her breathing that she seems tired, almost like she's straining herself even during this conversation.
It's come to our attention that there is problems.
you could say this. There is quite a large force above me at the moment.
Must you lock yourself underground or something?
Yes, the mist I created after many, many long years of infusing my magic into the space, but I can do something on a smaller scale. I've sealed away one of the chambers within the temple. But
Is that gonna hold?
They have some potent individuals on their side.
Yeah, we've seen that.
They've torn away at quite a bit of it.
How long can you hold? As for that,
Yeah, how long are you can you stay like that?
I don't know. It felt like needles during the first few days, but it's loosened a bit, and it's been a number of days where they've prodded me each day, but not to the extent. I have not felt my mind invaded like it did the first day. Whoever those first two souls were, I can tell you this, Dave Alice, they are potent users of mental magics.
Neat. That sounds good.
I assume this is on speakerphone or no?
No, we use speakerphone out here. We're trying to use speakerphone.
Dave is like relaying the conversation.
Okay, so I don't know how much you can see outside of your bunker, but we had some reports of some shape-shifting succubus, some perhaps dragon-related users that might be the two lieutenants that you fought off the first day.
Dragon.
And currently, it looks like Rasni is occupying the temple above you.
Yeah, I can certainly feel that one. I've met him before, at the very least, so I know his presence. His and his undead horde certainly taint the land above. And it would make sense a succubus would have indeed strong compulsion magic. The other one, the dragon you mentioned, he must be the source of the... It's not the same, it's not compulsion, it's bending of the ethereal will itself. I felt my soul was being drained. In either case, I can fend off for a while longer. It seems they've taken a break. I can last perhaps a month or two at best.
No, we'll come and bail you out soon. We're assembling a crew.
All right.
We're gathering the Avengers.
Shh.
1 more week.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it in a week. That's a little ambitious, but do you need the artifacts at the temple, or would that be a risk given the army that's occupying above?
No. I do not require it here, and you do not want to bring it here. Like I said, those are keys in their truest sense, and this is not a lock
do
we want
you
to
know that one of them have one of the rocks?
What?
Yeah, one of them has a rock.
Well, one of them may have the rocks.
No,
Which
he
one?
definitely has the rock. The blue one.
The dragon.
The blue one.
The
Wait, you
sapphire.
Blue scales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. And the line cuts out.
Well,
What the hell? I call back.
No response.
That was a whole ass spell slot.
It seems the reason you were blocked last time, as well as it was hard to get through, and some of her words did seem mumbled, was because the protection magic she's put around herself is for all cases, including scrying and sending.
bro, the connection ain't good.
It seemed
Well, shit.
you got through due to relaxing her.
Oh, okay. How
concentration,
many more spell slots do you have, Slave?
Which probably
Dave?
got noticed eventually, and that's why she had to put it back up.
How many?
Yeah,
How
I
many
don't.
spell slots do you have, Dave?
Why?
Let's call the other dude.
Which other?
The one we talked to under the freaking ruins of the whatever.
Can you be
Oh.
more specific?
Aharabu. White Tiger.
The White Tiger.
okay.
Yeah, maybe he knows who this blue scale is. Wait. Actually, wait. What is it? Isn't it like the legends like tiger, turtle, dragon, and phoenix.
Yes, we had this revelation. One of them is a
Blue
rock.
dragon. Blue dragon.
Oh, he saved.
Hey, Karo.
Huh?
Obviously.
Who is this?
Hey, it's Dave.
Blasted arcane magics. What? Dave. Who is this Dave?
The Blade Singer.
Did I meet this guy? Was I there for this session? I don't actually
You
remember
weren't
this
here
guy.
for the session, but you did meet him. He's the one that gave Faf his special ability to turn into a big.
Okay, so I wasn't actually here. I actually have no fucking idea who this guy is.
He is the divine white tiger, one of the 4 ancient.
All right, what's up, dude? Hey, what's your
How
buddy
doing?
Seiryu up to?
What the? Who is this Seiru? How'd you get this number?
Oh my god! Please give the
Really?
phone to someone else.
You kind of
Really?
get the impression of
The
like
phone is
no-
in my head. What do you want from me?
You
Oh
kind
my
of
god!
get the impression of like a grandfather who like accidentally got FaceTimed and doesn't like wait what? There's a person in this box.
Okay. You remember Faf?
Oh, that was a nice bird.
Yeah. Well, he's my bird.
What? You imprisoned the bird.
No.
You
We
stole
hang
it.
out. No, we're cool. We're cool with each other. I feed him food and he hangs out with me.
Food is good.
You're bribing him.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, how's your dragon buddy? I hear he's up to some bad shit. I just want to check in with the family.
Usually you don't feel this, but you kind of feel the divine weight of anger and wrath when you mention Dragon Buddy.
Okay, so I guess you don't like him.
You do not speak the traitor's name, or mention his entirety.
Okay, well, I think in this case, this time it's justified because he's up to some bad shit, and I think you might want to know.
And I will tell you, you weren't there, so just a reminder to everyone else. You did kind of try to ask him about this, and he shut down that conversation.
Okay,
The only
Never mind.
reason you learned of the blue dragon was to Strega, and so he says, "I will not bring up his name," and he cuts the call.
and so anyway, Swallow, it went well.
You didn't.
Yo,
you
that's
didn't
another
hold a
Sasha.
conversation with this guy, did you?
Maybe we should talk with Strega instead.
Okay,
All right.
I have one phone call left, by the
we
way,
don't
for the
have to
day.
call him. Yeah, we don't have to call him today, but we can if you want to use it.
I have
might
one
as
phone
well.
call left.
Might
And-
as well. We have time. Let's just get the phone call. It's not like we're getting attacked,
In
right?
downtime, you don't have to worry too much about spell slots.
Hey man, all right, fine. All right, let's put another quarter in the machine.
For like quarter.
You're
Are you
a
calling
penny,
Strega?
hey, Strega, what's good?
Is this Devralis and the others? Yes, can I help you?
Dude, I'm waiting for one of these phone calls to have the guy answer and be like, "Hey, is this the pizza guy or whatever?" Where's my order? It's just what did this happen already? and, yeah, it's Dave and the crew. What's good?
Oh, not much. We've sent out your ship the other day. It seems
Okay.
the undead are not longer bothering us, which is good.
Excellent. So, look, we have some important news for you, and so I'm gonna inform him about the. Let's inform him about the
Orlunga
situation.
Oh no!
Very long line
Oh,
of
no.
text for the phone call.
Oh no!
Yeah.
As you inform her about everything, this
Yeah.
is very dire indeed.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure "Oh no" is supposed to be my catchphrase.
No, your catchphrase is "you hate this."
So, we have a
I
bit of a
hate you, but
time
not
limit.
really.
It's my fault.
We need some. We're thinking we're gonna need to like break that open sometime. You know, relieve some pressure at some point soon.
The great sage and Orlanga itself has stood within Chult for generations. It's been
Yeah.
a beacon ever since Uktau laid its groundwork down.
You know, we'd like to make that last for at least another couple hundred generations. So,
Hey, do you have any information on the blue dragon?
Swallow, you're not there. Dave, go.
I'm thinking, well, what would you be able to offer any support in our defense? Try to aid the sage.
We could, but we lost quite a few lives in the defense of the anchorage. We could definitely help, but you mentioned quite a bit of an army there.
It's quite a lot, but the more bodies that we can get to even the odds, the better.
We can certainly lend aid.
Yeah.
The worst is we could not get our ships there, which is where most of our fighting power lies, in our cannons. How are you liking the new cannons, by the way?
It's working out.
You say without realizing, oh shit, they upgraded our cannons.
Oh, Nate.
That they completely forgot, Jeff and Todd completely forgot to tell you.
I'm sure it's working fine. They're great. Thank you.
Of course. But yes, we could lend aid, but like I said, we could send maybe 40 men at most.
40 men, that's a fuckload of men. That would be awesome. And we'll do our best. We'll keep you covered. Between you and me, we've got some other crews of people also showing up. We'll got all sorts of shit coming.
All right, it will take some convincing. Not all people here are, loyal to Chult. We were formed brigands and bandits, but I'll do my best to convince them. When are you planning to lay siege?
Get back to you.
Take your time. Like I said, it'll take much time for me to convince them all. I'm not even sure if it'll work.
I'll phone you back when ready to set out.
All right.
Yes.
Wait, what? Hello?
Tell us what you said.
I think we're supposed to ask about like some information, right? Like, how do we beat up a blue dragon?
What do you know that?
I don't know. Try asking her.
Sure. Hey, what's up? You still there? Are you still
hello?
on the line?
Yeah, you have to recall her, and so you recall her. It says,
Did Ash
yes.
see? Am I crazy?
Hello?
Got it. Did their entire freaking... Did both of them get freaking outages?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Jess and Ash live...
Yeah, they both cut off at the same time. Am I crazy, right? Did that just happen?
Test.
Hello?
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 Hi.
I
Maybe
just saw...
let me disconnect that.
If I am still streaming, we are having technical difficulties. Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
Am I
That was
fucking
weird.
crazy? What just happened?
I could hear you, but you guys could
You
not
hear
hear me. Yeah, you're back too, Jess.
V, you're lighting up. I don't hear you.
I'm on my
Hello?
phone. I have my computer is weird for I don't know.
What the
Hello?
fuck? Hi.
My Discord
Hi.
did go voice disconnected.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I could hear you.
I think V is still fucked up.
Not hear me?
Oh, now I can hear V.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, that was really weird.
I could hear you guys before, but I don't know why you couldn't hear me. And then when I couldn't reconnect for some reason.
It was
I'm gonna assume the server exploded somehow.
Yeah, I think it was Discord.
Okay.
Anyways, you call her back, recall her voice. Says, yes, Devralis, is there something you forgot?
Yeah. You know anything about a blue dragon? Ever heard of a blue dragonkin?
Yes, I believe we discussed the blue dragon of one of the cardinal divine beasts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So you ever know what he's up to? Is he a delinquent?
Well, I believe we discussed last time that he betrayed the others to the
Yeah.
Sirak.
Right. You ever know what he's up to right now? Because I do. He's kind of chilling over in there, or at Orlunga.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, it really ain't.
If all people, he should be the one to know the importance of that place. Has he really forsaken his god?
So I guess he is a delinquent, or he's under the influence somehow.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can hear the conversation or no?
That's on speakerphone, bro.
Right.
Or is it not?
It's not. You're relaying everything.
All right.
The
But-
sending
I'll
stones
tell
is
You're
speakerphone,
the speakerphone.
but you are the
Oh,
speakerphone
fuck.
in this case.
I mean, ask if it's bad that the dragon has a blue rock.
It's because it's blue stone.
He has one of the.
Yeah, one of those.
The sapphire of water or something.
It was,
Yeah.
Is that
I
bad?
remember now. It was something. I believe it was. The sapphire was stolen. I remember. Well, all
Oh, I
the
found a thief.
stones were lost at some point, but some of them were put in trials, some of them were tested. But the sapphire was stolen. And it was the Azure that was sent to retrieve it, to punish the thieves and retain it. But neither stone nor he ever returned.
Well, we found it.
Who's Azir?
The Azure
Dragon. Azure's blue.
Oh.
I,
Uh,
it does make sense. He must have captured the thieves, but rather than return with the stone, he kept it.
So, how strong is he with the stone?
He would be strong beyond proportions without it already.
Wonderful. This sounds like a terrible proposition already.
By your estimate, how many fireball?
would you say it's a good idea to bring as many as we can to Kaharabu first and face him before facing up against the Azure Dragon?
The trial Kaharab was placed before you will be a hard one. If you do wish to face him, it's up to you how many stones you get first. I would say you should have everything in front of you before you face the dragon.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
The stones are dangerous and they're risky if you lose them, but they all give you strength in one manner or the other.
Okay, well,
Good shit, then.
yeah.
Thanks for the advice.
This sucks.
In either
Right.
case, to make the most use of them, you will need every stone, and once you face Kaharabu, hopefully, in meeting his expectations, you'll attain the belt.
We
Someone
pissed
remind
him
me where
off.
the fuck he lives.
Jahak Anchorage.
Yeah, he's
No,
underwater.
Kaharabu.
Jahak
Jack
Anchorage. That's
Oh,
why
really?
Jahak Anchorage is an important place. That's why the undead were seizing it.
Oh, fuck me.
He's underwater in like an Atlantis-esque temple.
Oh, fuck me. What?
Pretty cool.
What?
Yeah.
That's
You
fucking
missed this.
awesome. That's
You missed
fucking
it.
awesome.
We missed it.
You think the undead actually cared about the no-name Pirate Cove?
Bitch, please.
Well, I knew the dude was important. I didn't realize there was a fucking. I didn't realize Byakko lived there too.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay, neat. Cool.
Okay. Well, we sure have gotten a lot of bad news over the last couple of weeks.
Well, okay, alright. Thanks, by the way.
Of course, yes.
See you another time, brother.
I will say my experience with Kenku is that we definitely are we have a lot of experience at sitting in bushes and looking for things.
Okay, well, I think we have some direction, though, because it sounds like this guy fucks.
Yeah.
We at least have to go to Nangalore. Point to Dave.
Yeah, I would appreciate being able to throw some fucking fire. You know?
I think
Well,
I'm
I say we head
thinking
eastwards.
I'm thinking maybe curse the ball so we can cut off the Kenku supply might be a good idea.
Okay, that's decided. We're going to southeast. Saja will be able to hold out. I have faith in her, kind of, even though some of us don't. Side-eye swallow.
I'm just saying, if she dies, I'm not gonna feel that bad, even if it ends up being really problematic
If
for us.
she dies, I think the rest of the world will be a little bit of trouble. So I'm hoping she at least stays alive
Alright,
out
you put it that
of
way.
self-interest, you know.
If you put it that way.
So
Oh,
that's the
right.
plan.
I'm supposed to be learning medicine right now.
Yeah, go study. I have logistics to figure out.
Let's see. Where can I go learn medicine? What if I spent my time healing people at the Colosseum? I don't even know anymore.
Sure, there are healers that stand by there. You
Alright.
find Targon, and Targon is happy to assist, considering you guys have made a friendship with him.
All right, I'm going to learn how to not use magic to heal things again because I haven't been practicing that shit. And also, I got beat up a lot.
All right, make an intelligence check.
I'm
It's a
cheating
D20.
again.
Yeah,
I'm cheating again.
all right, you cheat.
I'm glad I cheated.
Pretty sure good you cheated. You undergo and you do your best to fucking push forward into things. I will say, with the decrease,
It's technically 14 because I still have the book of +1.
okay, with the decreased DC, because you actually did have medicine at one point, and it has not been that long to atrophy. I'll decrease the DC where 13 is enough for you to pick up the proficiency again after working with Targon and a number of the healers. As Coliseum fights get pretty fucking bloody. You saw someone lose an ear, and you're like, ah, shit, and it was your job to quench that.
Shit. Ah, shit, not this shit again.
Not
Yeah.
the shit.
And through many a bleeding out missing ear that you have to like sew back on somehow, you regain medicine proficiency.
Alright, guys. I don't remember how much this heals, but I'm pretty sure it healed a lot. I remember, I think if I use it outside of combat, it healed a lot.
We're gonna work on that. Anyway,
Alright.
is there anything else anyone is doing? So far, still on the rocket is Dave's date. It's coming up. But is there anything else people want to do, in the meantime?
I think Tessa's learning a feat.
Oh yeah.
So, what?
Did you decide on a feat?
No, what just happened?
Oh, it was just free failed our classes.
Again. So we have a month's time to get more stuff. Level up.
A month?
Month or two. That's what Saja said.
Alright, Fui, just so you understand, it's not bad, it's really bad.
Anyways, I don't know if this is a feat I'm gonna decide on, but could I get tough?
How would you train it? So the first part of training a feat is how would you want to learn it? What's the narrative reason that you could roleplay out to learn it?
Story-wise, would like people not to, die. And we need a little more... I don't want to die.
Oh yeah,
But how are you
in
training it?
Reason of how I get it, probably go to the Coliseum and...
Oh wow, I
stand
have to heal her?
Okay, you can fight in the Coliseum, but what is Tess doing specifically to try and increase her endurance? Are you purposely getting hit? Are you being the training dummy for the gladiators?
She's
A
bulking
little
up
bit
in
of
the
training
gym.
dummy, a little bit of, I don't know, meditation, being one with nature. I don't know. I'm not finalized on this one, by the way. I'm just
Okay.
Can you do the freaking obstacle course shit?
can't
Wasn't there the freaking obstacle course shit in for the freaking prisoners and stuff? Does that work or no? Or does that train something different?
mm,
I don't know if I should say anything.
Oh, what do you mean? Obstacle course for what?
There's an obstacle course at the freaking old whatever place. Let me check them out.
The Executioner's Run?
Yeah.
That would not... sure, if you wanted to train toughness there, it would apply. It would be similar. It's usually reserved for criminals, but sure, if you want to volunteer to run through it.
do I have to decide this session?
No, we can save it for now, because either way, I'm going to cut it soon, right before we do Dave's date, because I need to prepare that.
Oh no, I need to prepare stalking them during their date. What a wonderful
So
experience.
if there's anything else you want to choose that later, you can. If there's anything else people want to do, right, just so we have it in mind and can take care of it, let me know. Otherwise, we're just about to wrap up.
How do you
Oh,
feel
why
about
is
your
it
coffee date,
I'm
Dave?
good. We'll
I
probably.
don't drink coffee.
I'm doing logistics this entire time, so I'm doing like paperwork and drinking on the side.
Nice, nice. You see,
Um,
there's a lot of fucking paperwork. You kind of understand why Daryl always had bag under his eyes now.
Oh yeah, but also like this shit gotta get done.
Yep.
Alright.
So
Scam, Fui, and I are all preparing for a very important event.
we'll probably want
Preparing snacks.
after the date. If that goes well and nothing else happens after that, we'll probably want to leave so we have more time to hit up East Cholt.
I call
What-
best man.
By the way, what the fuck does going well even mean?
Nobody dies. We don't have a plot relevant battle to the death. I'll take it.
Okay, I see. I don't know. I'm not sure if Valindra is down for battle to the death.
In either case, you all continue with your weeks. There's ups, there's downs. Fui, you do.
Why would you post up though, XD?
Fui, Jasmine does, speak to you and be like, you're close to something. I can feel it. It's just you need more stimulation. I'm sorry. I don't think there's much else we can do. You can take initiative yourself. That could affect things. See what curiosity means to you. Try and enact it more. Otherwise, it might just spring at you when you need it the most.
Okay. Does Fui tell us this afterwards?
So I'm not going to be able to try again.
If you... Yeah, I think 2 weeks is the limit for this, because it's not exactly like a learned skill. It's something... It depends if you have to try something different. It's not just another role. You have to tell me how Fui is actually...
What if I decide to change my answer from curiosity after hearing about how Mr. Seiryu is very skilled in the magic of like harming others? I'm like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna be stronger than him.
You can definitely try this. It will be another role, and you'll have to describe to me how Fui is, trying out this activity. Like, how is she... Basically, it's not a skill you're learning, and so it's a lot more... How is Fui trying to get closer to this emotion or this ideal?
Hey, Fui. I heard you needed to practice reading people's minds.
Among other things, don't worry about it, Swallow.
So
Hey,
you
how
did not
about-
hear the swallow, because Fui did not
Okay.
actually tell the party about reading people's minds yet.
Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Hello. Can I practice with you later?
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen whether you say yes or no.
Wait, I don't know if you told me about this or not.
I didn't tell you about it.
Alright. Never mind, I know nothing.
Hey, Swallow.
What?
Can I practice hitting things with a stick on you later?
Only if you let me sneakily attend your date.
My
From
what?
the background.
My what?
Nothing.
Okay, see you tonight.
Hey, Fui, do you wanna come check out this event that's gonna be happening with Dave and his friend?
Yes.
I think it'll be interesting.
To practice.
Wait, to practice what? What? Homework?
Homework.
Homework? Oh, dude, we're supposed to be chilling, Scam and I, we're... Oh, okay, I guess. I mean, if you want to, hang out with us, we're going to be really sneaky and follow Dave around. It'll be fun.
Okay.
You're gonna what?
Nothing.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Alright, so I've...
Oh, I did a minor thing.
Yeah,
For
sure, go for it.
Can I just hang around the streets and try and get proficient in performance?
Proficiency with what?
Start fucking
Proficient
performing
in
to
what?
people.
You keep getting muffled.
Okay. I think she wants performance proficiency.
Okay. So what are you doing? Are you
I
playing
can
your...
barely hear her.
Yes, that's performance proficiency. I cannot hear anybody but you. If Discord is exploding again.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing to get? Hello?
Whoa.
Goodbye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, so what are you doing to try and train performance?
I'm gonna wander the streets and like look at other people perform and like try and do other things to, also
How is Fui performing?
mainly playing the flute, but also when you go into like Times Square or Chinatown and those people have like they're drawing caricatures of people.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure, you want to it's like drawing and whatnot? Okay, go ahead and give me an intelligence check, which is d20 -1 for you.
But you can cheat. I love cheating.
Where's my intelligence check?
Let's open up
Ability
your
check.
sheet.
It's ability check.
Yeah!
Would you like to cheat?
Yeah, can I enhance
Yeah,
ability?
you can enhance ability yourself. You do have the spell now. The first couple days don't go great, and you try a lot to pick up by observation. Like you watch people, and you spend a lot more time like watching other people like performing, and you see it's a lot. Some people are like super anxious as they do it. Some people are filled with confidence, and it makes sense and it doesn't. It's like, why would people do something that brings them such fear? And you try and do it yourself, and you're like, hey, come check this out, and it's not lining up for you. You try for a number of days, and this is in the first week. You try this right after you learn enhance ability, we'll say, and it doesn't go so well. You have your second week. You can try again. Would you like to? And are you doing anything different? Trying to learn it?
I sit down for a caricature.
Can I? Are there any plays in town? Are there any theater?
There is. Let me look at the map.
SD14.
So if you're looking for places of entertainment, where's the entertainment districts? Let's say if you asked, maybe on a side comment, Jasmine, looks like you need an term fund, and she would point you to, well, there's a number of places you can go for entertainment. The market ward has a number of, perhaps not, you're a bit young for brothels. Perhaps you could try out the, and she's thinking of like your age group and actually taking that into account. And believe some of the temples draw on religious shows. Maybe if you're interested in that.
I'll play it all out. The brothels.
Where do you go?
I am going to, because I don't want to spend money on this. We've been spending so much money. I'm like, well, shit. I don't have any money of my own. I'm just gonna invisibility into all these different places.
She's going to the brothel.
Fui is sneaking in invisibly to brothels. Is
Yes.
that correct?
And the religious like that Jasmine was telling about. Anywhere I can get to. One each night. Let's go.
All right. Give me a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible. The DC is 10 because you're invisible. That'll do it. Yep. Yeah, so unbeknownst to you, Fui starts during the second week, be like, all right, entertaining people. Oh, and you're like reading minds of people just like for like inspiration and whatnot. And you're like, you read some random guy's mind. And it's like, oh, he sounds like he had a good time last night. He sounds like he was really entertained. Where did he go? And you get the name of a place. Give me a sec.
Long dong.
Long dong.
Yeah, you hear the name of the place. You hear the Long Dong, the a tavern or an inn called the Come Right In.
Oh my god!
There's yeah, and you invisibly sneak in after reading this mind. Thought, damn, he was entertained. How could I try to get someone entertained? And you realize as you sneak in and see the patrons. Give me. Oh boy. I will say because of this, you're.
Nothing about brothels, by the way. I'm just like, I don't see the appeal. I walk in like I don't see the appeal. What's entertaining about this?
How do you just enter the main room or do you go further?
I enter the main room.
Okay. Do you go into those side rooms? How far does we go?
Hang around lounges and like any place with a stage.
Ah, okay. Yeah, give me a basic. Well, we're gonna make this actually insight for you, because as you tried out the smart route and it didn't go through well, you're trying to understand, okay, why are these people so entertained by this? You don't understand at first. But give me an insight check. If you enhance ability yourself, you do have advantage. Okay. You surprisingly see all these men are they come into this almost a bit nervous, some of them with confidence once more, right? And the hostesses kind of build them a facade. They build them an experience that you realize is essential to a performance. Because what is performance rather than delivering an experience? And it becomes about the person in question rather than you. It becomes about sort of architecting an experience for them, from the simplest of caresses to, looks and gazes, and then invitations to back chambers.
I understand now. It's not about my emotion only.
Yeah.
It's about other people's emotion.
Yeah. And it's about how you can craft a good experience for them. And I'm going to let you decide how far Fui learns about brothel industry, but at the end of all of it, you do gain proficiency in performance from, the courtesans of the market.
What's the religious?
Fui, where have you been all week?
The entertainment.
Entertainment?
Yeah, I was watching people perform.
You're what?
Watching people perform on stage.
Watching? Where?
Just told me there was an entertainment.
At the Come Right In. At that place.
Wait. Say that again.
What? What did you say? What?
Do you want me to bring you?
I just slammed my head against the table. Not like this. I say something about destroying the children's innocence.
You don't know anything. Don't worry. You don't know anything. I'm just like, I went to the entertainment district. I watched some plays. There were some religious people. I went to another place. I didn't really understand it though.
What do you mean?
Really pretty.
They dance really pretty? Can you describe this?
I don't know how to dance. I only know how to flute.
Were they close?
I guess.
Was there a lot of people or just one-on-one?
There are a lot of people.
I mean, were they tightly bunched together or
Yeah.
I'm not making any progress with this. Were they wearing clothes?
All right, that's too much metagaming. Now, eventually, you guys all continue your businesses.
Swallow doesn't figure it out.
As
He's
you
too
train,
dumb.
eventually we come to the day of the date, which is where we'll pick up next time.
Wink, wink.
Alright. So who is going to the date?
We'll figure that out next
That's a
time.
stupid question. It's all of us.
What?
Yes.
All right, it's time.
What?
Cut it.